Hello, hello, hello. Fuck you. Hello, everyone, and welcome to. And welcome to. Okay. So we've already begun with the right. There sounds very yeah, I'm working on it. Audio is always a fucking challenge here. Okay, it should be fine right now. So, my dudes, finally, we are here for episode 42 of Rune. Before we begin, just a couple things. First things first. For everyone here who is not caught up on Rune, you have access to it with exclamation mark recap.
How dare you?
Yeah, first of all, how dare you? Second, you have access to it by exclamation mark recap on the chat to get the full text recaps, and also exclamation mark YouTube to find it on the YouTube channel. Other than that, all of the beautiful people here have their own Twitch channels, their own Twitters, their own everything. So if you guys scroll down below, you can find them there under the Rune logo. That is the thing that is possible, and that can happen if you guys want to do. Anyway, we haven't played in quite some time, and we all have the itch to do it. So, without further ado,
Let's see an onion with hair and bite those bananas.
let us roll out the intro and get
Intro slash outro.
and get right into episode 42 of Rune.
Throw it all away. Okay, sorry.
We're back.
Welcome.
Okay. Volumes on what's together, guys?
Already taken care of.
You guys sure? All right, here we go.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Okay. Let me fix mine.
Yeah, we can hear. I can hear that. Holy shit. Holy shit.
All right. So, let's get us right back into. Dude.
Just
You never sneezed. you never sneeze.
Let's get us right back into the world of Rune with a slightly recap of last episode. So, last episode told the tale of how our heroes finally began their search for Fillius and headed southwest, following their magical eggplant compasses. Before setting out on their journey, the BDC first went to Lady Zune's, so that they could figure out the magic behind the book they had taken from the council's archive. After being dispelled, the book appeared empty to everyone, except to Sade. Within this strange book, there was a recording of a story, the tales of the Scorpion Emperor of Ionia. According to these stories, the Scorpion Demon Argath may not be as evil as they thought, and maybe, just maybe, the Vastaya Shirei have been hiding the truth for a very long time.
Where's the cat? I wanna throw.
While still in the capital, the party also tried visiting the Sleepy Willow, but as they were walking in, a magical barrier stopped them in their tracks. Sade still tried calling out to Leglan, the innkeeper, but to no avail, as it seems they are no longer welcome there. After gathering supplies and with compasses in hand, the BDC left Ionia City, heading southwest, following in the trail of a man and his demonic vegetable. During their second day of travels...
That's a good way to put it.
During their second day of travels, they were attacked by a group of highly trained assassins, which they made short work of, managing to capture one of them, although he refused to talk, even under the threat of death. However, his silence was quickly broken, as Sade seemingly controlled the man's mind through Argath's poison, and managed to ask him a few questions, determining he was from the Bladeheart and had been sent to kill the BDC by Irelia herself. His head then exploded in a pool of blood and brains, but at least they got information. Another day of travel passed as they approached this strange village with an aura of darkness surrounding it. The trees were dying around it. Life was being drained away from the land and the air felt heavy and moist. Sensing something was clearly wrong, the BDC decided to check it out and ended up finding themselves surrounded by undead Lotland Vastaya. These are the bird people. Brighto's crystal seemed to react to the presence of undead, and so with his Radiant Spirit Guardians, they defeated the threat. From one of the undead creatures, a blue light sparked and sunk itself into the land, beginning its regeneration, as Argath spoke to Sade once more, referring to that creature as Lothal, one of the Vastaya Shirei. Will our heroes find the truth? Could it be that Argath did nothing wrong? Or has his poison taken a toll on our heroes' minds? That's what we're about to find out right now.
You just pulled a Berserk reference. That was neat. That was very neat. Thank you for that.
So, right now, you guys have just finished taking care of the undead in the village that you were at. You saw this blue light now begin to regenerate the land, and the same feeling of warmth and gratitude surrounded you guys. What are you gonna do?
Everybody was like dust, right? Into dust.
Yeah.
I wanna take a minute and kneel and just pay respect and yeah, just let all the frustration run for a bit.
All right. Very well. What about all of you guys? What are you guys doing?
I have a question.
Yeah.
You've been saying to us that sometimes it comes to our minds.
Yeah.
I don't recall if it was that everything about Argath was a lie or the other way.
It was a truth. In your mind, every time you think about Argath, the more that you discuss Argath, the more you get a sense that maybe he's right. Maybe the Vastaya Shirei are not all that they seem, and maybe their stories were all a lie. And maybe Argath is the one who's right.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Maybe he's the one who's left.
Whatever, dude. So,
Dude. Okay.
as Sade is maintaining her posture here and is paying respects to the dead Vastaya, Torbjorn and Brighto, what are you doing?
Honestly, I'm just looking around.
You're looking around for anything specific?
Nope, just looking around.
All right.
We saw something coming out of one body, right? The last one.
Yeah, a blue light.
Can I see if there's anything special about that body or
Okay, sure. You can go check. Roll an
or
investigation
around
check.
or something if I see?
Yeah, roll an investigation check for me then.
Okay.
First roll of the day.
Here it goes. 50.
15.
All right, 15. So, as you go around and you sort of begin touching around the dust that is there to try and figure out pretty much if there was any belongings there, anything of interest, you find that under the dust, the place where the blue light sunk in, there is this sort of carving, I would say, or it's more like it's burnt into the ground. A sort of a burning image of the Ionian flame and jade serpent.
Okay. Can I clean it? Is it stone or?
It's as you push it away, the image is staying there, and it's not. It doesn't, like, you can't smudge it away. It's just burned into the ground, and into that specific part, it's like the ground is frozen.
I point that out to Orbion maybe. See if he recalls.
Do I recognize anything of it?
It is the crest of Ionia. It is the same, the Ionian flame and the serpent that represent Ionia, in every literal symbology that you've ever seen. That's what represents the spirit.
Did we get any info about this being Vastaya, right? We had that.
So these were all Vastaya, but the only one that knows who this person specifically was, where you searched, is Sade, because Argath talked to her.
I know we talked about it, but I don't remember if.
Yeah, but these were all Vastaya. These were all Vastaya.
I can share the information about the blue light after.
We saw the blue light. The thing is
but
that.
the lawful connection.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
That's the part we don't know.
Yeah.
there you go.
Explain it. Can I try to touch it too?
Yeah. How, with what hand are you touching it?
With my right one.
Your right hand. As you touch it with your right hand, nothing happens. It feels
I don't want to touch right
it feels like regular sort of. It feels like very hard dirt. You know, it's almost like the dirt is stone there, but it still has this coloration and the same sort of light dust over it. But the symbol there seems to have locked that place in, and I don't know, in some sort of petrification of sorts.
Do it, Sade. You know you
Man,
want.
I feel like if I touch it with the last one, it will just burn it and then it will leave
This
the ground and
kinda
everything burns
looks-
down. So I
Do
don't
it.
want to. No,
Just do it.
I back
This
down.
kinda looks like a seal, though.
Yeah.
There were
Just
3
do it.
big big species of Vastaya, right? It was the feather, the claw, and the
And
tooth.
the tooth. Yeah.
This might be just one of the seals of the cage.
Just do it.
Oh, smiling bitch. Why are you smiling?
This is a fight. This is a fight. I'm
Mm.
What are
Just
you doing?
Do it.
claw
Just do it.
tooth and fuck it. I just
do
stare
it.
you guys in the eye like, and then I'm.
You're touching it with the left hand. All right. As you
I hate you.
as you shove your left hand into the symbol,
I don't want to do like that.
the symbol no longer feels hard. It feels actually very soft. And you shove your hand in. Shut up, Born. You shove your hand in, and as you get your claw form into the dirt, you feel a couple of slots what do you do? It's like you're putting your hand into like Lego.
I try to. Yep.
Okay, as you try to push forward and you rotate your hand, you see your hand begins to glow with the same demonic green of Argath. And as you do that, the symbol from underneath begins to glow with the blue. And as it continues to glow and glow, you see this enormous blue light begin to seep out and spread out into the world. And everywhere it touches, the trees regain color, the grass regains color. Everything is now as it was supposed to be. And you feel the sense of gratitude again within your heart. And in your mind, you hear. Loading.
One more has been broken, and my beloved freed upon the world. Not many are left. Fate, join me. Join Fillius and the others, and we will free the spirit.
That's weird, dude. I mean, he might be a good guy, but he's being weird.
All right.
There's something
Good.
off with the story.
I came to a big conclusion right now, and
What?
I'm talking as a player. We don't want to release this.
We don't want. That's what I've been telling
No,
you.
but listen, my only reason. The demon is Argath.
We don't know if we
The
don't
lover
know.
is Yuga. We can't let Yuga go out. That's the worst part of it. Dude, we can't deal with it.
We already
We can't.
killed Yoga.
Argath
We
is a
killed
thing.
Yoga.
Yuga is another. We can't deal with Yuga.
Did you though?
Dude, Yuga.
Listen. The thing where
And
we're-
she would
we're
be
setting
pissed as
free-
fuck
We
right now.
already killed Yoga. The thing is, what we are setting free is the spirit of Ion. That's why it's good, but at the same time it's bad because Argath is just manipulating us. So I'm just very.
He is not.
lost and
I don't think. I don't think that he's a
He's
demon.
the DM.
I don't think.
No. He is the demon. 100%.
I don't think he's a demon. I don't think he's a demon.
100% because it's the scorpion. Blah 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 blah. And the beloved is Ionia. That's
was
why
wrong.
it's.
I don't think he's a
the-
demon. I don't think he's a demon because demons are born demon. They just
no.
become
He is,
demon.
he is corrupted, kind of thing.
Onion,
Okay, so but he's not a demon.
Yes.
how do undead bodies look?
Dust.
Dust? Oh, okay. Yeah, because I killed them with a.
Yeah. And as you get that you get your hand out, Sade, and you look at your symbol. It has grown a little bit,
Fuck! I don't know.
and your pinky and ring finger are free.
Oh, for real? I can move it?
Yeah.
So I'm like this?
No, the others are stuck in a claw, but you can move the other
The other way,
fingers.
Yeah, you have 3 fingers like.
I can move like this slowly. Okay.
These are just
Now
stuck as a claw.
Now you can drink tea elegantly.
Like this. Okay. I show them the mark that I grew, and I'm.
You show them the mark? They all die!
They almost die! Suddenly, I discovered they are Shire.
But Onion,
Yeah.
when you told us about when in the story, did you mention any? Did Argath mention anything about the love of his life?
It's
Any?
in the poem.
Do you want me?
Yeah,
you want me to?
it's in the poem.
You want
No,
me to
no,
read
no,
it
no.
again?
It's
No,
from last
stop
episode.
flexing.
We
your
only,
poem,
we
dude.
only, we only. What
No,
we
he-
know about the love of Argath is in the poem. It's the only
Yeah.
time we heard about her.
Yeah,
right?
and
Yes.
we can understand that it's
It's
her.
Ionia.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's which matches with now setting
So-
free, and it's the magic of Ionia, and it's a symbol of Ionia.
If
And
it's
basically
Ionia,
kill.
shouldn't Karma know about this?
Well,
Send a
Yep.
tweet.
do we really want to send a tweet? Because
I mean, she's a bit.
Karma is controlling everything.
We don't want to send a tweet.
We don't want to send a tweet. If we want to do this, we have to do it outside. If we want to do this.
This Karma.
At this point, I don't
Was
know.
I really
I'm
alright?
just confused. I'm just.
Aurelia doesn't have anything to do with this.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah. No one knows about what we are doing
Really?
right now.
So,
Except Akali. They know.
what are you guys
No,
doing?
besides the guy that died, I think we talked to him about this.
What does the compass say?
The compass right now points to southwest and to Sade
Only?
and to
Oh,
southwest.
still
And-
southwest. Okay.
Yeah.
I wanna share with them what I heard in my mind as I broke the seal,
Okay.
and yeah, share the information. I'm just conflicted at this point, and plus the
Said,
resemblance
do
of
you?
now it's truth and all that.
Said, has you released? Since you said you released a bit of Ionia,
Feels
per
like
se.
it, like magic.
Do you feel stronger? Not Argath magic, but your magic. Do you feel stronger?
DM, do I feel stronger?
There's only one way to find out.
I'm not charming anyone.
Bitch, slap me! No, don't touch me. Get away from me.
I just did this. The thing is, I do have these two free now, but I can't tell if it's good or bad because the mark is worse now. So I think it's I set you free because you're being better controlled, kind of thing. You know. Very conflicted.
I think we should just search for Fillius. We should go southwest.
All right. You guys traveling?
Yeah.
We driving.
In my looking around the town, did
Yeah.
I see anything, or it was just a old ass regular town?
Were you doing this like while they were doing all this shit? Like
yeah, I was just.
then
yeah,
roll
I was
roll an
just-
investigation check for me.
I was just scheming, like
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to see if
Roll-
something's off.
Roll investigation for me then.
Oh wow!
So
I found sticks.
as you were walking along the streets, you found like this fruit stand that still had fruit in it, but it was like completely rotten. But then as all this magic began flowing around, the fruit kind of regained life, and you were just staring at an apple for this whole time, and you forgot completely what we were doing there. So you didn't really find anything of interest other than the apple. So you may add an apple to your inventory if you want to.
Of course I will.
Yeah, I have a question. Can I
Yeah.
quickly go into one of the houses and try to look for a pendant before we leave or something? Sort of like representation of that
You can
settlement.
sure.
I'm
There-
sorry, there's
right
no
now,
apple to
I'm
add
gonna
to my
say-
inventory.
I'm gonna say for the purpose of time, as you have pretty high passive investigation, you do not find any symbol. However, you find very interesting markings on the walls that seem to be from. They seem to be like the holes on the walls that are about like this fucking. It's like huge. They're about this size. And after thinking a little bit on it, you deem that that's probably from a scorpion's tail, a very big one.
On the houses? Like every
Yeah,
house
all of them.
has them?
Yeah, all of the houses.
Does it look like trying to break the wall down or from inside?
Looks like it's from inside. It's broken outside.
Shit.
You guys wanna waste a bit of time and look for a body? Because I might get some information from someone.
Sure.
If there's someone
Yeah.
still.
After finding these
As
walls.
as you guys are like walking around, there are no bodies that you can take that are in a state for you to talk to. All of them are either dust or their skulls are completely cracked and you can only like see the eye socket. There's nothing here that you would be able to use speak with the dead on.
As I'm looking for that, can I see if I recall any kind of library or anything? Like, I don't want to go in every single house. But
Yeah.
if there's anything that
Seems to be like a very simple settlement. There's no like books or anything of culture here. These seem like village people, you know, not the band.
Why? Oh shit.
Whatever. But yeah, that's not very. It doesn't have much. It's more like you found a couple of or you find a couple of fishing material that they maybe use for fishing. You find stuff that they use like ladders and such to pick fruit.
Apples.
Apples. It seems pretty normal. All right.
I say we go. Then.
All right. You guys are leaving. Very well. So,
Are we?
I'm going to need one of you guys to roll a d4 for me. For your next day of...
Last one was me. I think it's safe
Last
now.
one was Brido, I think.
No, it was me. Last one was me.
For your next day of travel.
If no one of you wants, I'll roll.
I'm
Okay.
going. No, it's me.
Look at a
Roll
natural
already.
one. Let's go. Let's go.
We don't know which one is better though. That's the thing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
We have no
It's random,
idea.
so
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
we are fighting. Okay.
So,
Okay.
I'm just charming now.
as you guys are walking in...
Oh shit!
Dude, chill.
You just wasted it. You just wasted
Chill,
it.
dude. What the hell?
You wasted a natural 20. Incredible.
Just
Idiot. So,
We're not fighting. We're not fighting.
as you guys are walking through on the road going southwest, you see on the road a black steel and stone archway that stands ridiculously tall. It has all of these engravings of and carvings of axes, spears of war. It is a Noxtora. Something that is common with Noxus when they mark their own territory.
Shit, in the middle of Ionia?
If you step past that Noxtora, you are not in Ionia anymore.
Oh, no. We are in the
You
limit.
You are in Noxus. Yeah. So,
What does the compass say?
What does the compass
it points through the Noxtora
Yeah,
and southwest.
papers
You do not have any papers to travel. So,
Oh, we die? We die. Okay.
you guys, I would say, veer off the path, right? Or do you want to stay on the path? What do you want to do?
I stay on the path.
You stay out?
No, on.
On? All right.
For me, I don't know.
Is
I
that
don't know
what
about the.
procedure?
No, yeah, I'm just saying.
Okay. So,
I would stay on because we have nothing to hide.
Yeah, let's go on, I guess. Let's get Scythe probably changed. Just
I'm
so
already
we,
with my hood and so.
just
Okay.
so we don't look as Ionians
gotcha.
as
So,
much as possible.
I can transform by the way.
you guys are just like disguising yourselves out of like stuff that you have to try to make yourself look less Ionian.
Yeah,
All right. Sure.
I can use my old robes. I probably still have them.
All right. So, as you guys are,
I wanna
yeah.
try. I wanna try my finger now and see if I can disguise myself.
All right. Who do you want to disguise yourself as?
Fuck, do we want Noxians or Ionian?
You can disguise as one of the dudes from the boat back in the.
Just some normal people. Not as Ionian as
Mm.
possible and not as Noxian as
pleb.
possible.
Okay.
Yeah, just a pleb.
So as you focus on yourself to shift your shape, Thorburn and Brighto, you see from the right side of her face, she turns into this common woman with black hair, and then on her left side you see this strange horn that almost looks insectoid come out of her head, and her hand becomes this whole claw that comes up her shoulder.
Brighto is just waving his hand. No, go back. Never mind.
Okay, as you cut it off, the magic fades and you restore your form.
Yeah, that's a no.
And as you look slightly at Sade after she transformed and you look closer to her face, there's something popping out of the left side of her head.
Fuck! I have a horn! A mini horn!
You can barely notice it, but the skin seems to be sort of like almost transparent there, and you notice something blackened.
It's like she has a bump.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is it obvious that it's like...
If you cover with your hair, it won't be obvious.
Yeah, but I need them to tell me.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I just...
Yeah.
All right. So,
Insane curses.
So
just-
you guys
Sadie's getting
Magic.
Sadie's getting hornier. Okay.
so you guys continue down the path through the Noxtora. What do you do?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So,
Let's go probably slowly
okay.
and stealthier, so we.
As you guys are carrying the cart, or not carrying the war axes, but you guys are going with the cart through the Noxtora. As you go along the road, you pass this giant archway, and it's this huge shadow, and almost as if when you cross the archway, it feels like you're in a different place. It feels cold. It feels ruthless. The steel plating around the walls has this strange feeling that it doesn't belong there. And you guys go through. Nothing happens. And as you continue going on through, you spot ahead, in a sort of unit formation, men with this ironclad armor and shields and spears that are moving in sort of this unit form, almost as if they're on a patrol.
How many?
You spot 6 and a wolf.
The wolf?
And it is very obvious they're not very far. And as you come down on this hill and keep on proceeding, they seem to notice you. What do you do?
Not I keep walking.
By the way, just a quick, because I just noticed that I was low HP, so I'll be.
You can mark a long rest. You already had a long rest.
Oh.
After the fight.
Yeah, after the other fight. This is the other day of travel.
Oh,
You've already had a
okay.
long rest.
Sorry.
This is the other day.
Sorry now then.
You can mark. You can get everything back.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
So you guys continue on heading towards them until they all spread themselves out in formation in front of you. And one of them steps forward, it seems to be the leader, and says, "You there. Are you Ionian? And if so, what is your business here?"
Who's the you there?
He looked at all of you.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was
Um,
one in particular.
Not
Not talking.
not quite Ionian, but just passing by, looking for someone.
Who are you looking for?
A guy with an eggplant. For instance, you saw that? Yeah, probably. I know, it's weird.
No, I did not. You realize that you are in Noxian territory. And as he says that, everyone gets in formation and puts their spears above their shields. And the wolf begins growling.
Oh, but... And is that a problem?
You need to be specific about your business.
I kind of was. Like, I'm looking for a guy.
Where are you headed?
I show him the compass. There. I know it's not working well because it fell on the ground, but it's pointing southwest.
Oh. Then you're off for the fights.
The fight?
The fighting pits. Are you new fighters?
Oh,
Yes.
we do like some fights, and I look at Torbjorn.
Well, do you happen to have the papers with you?
Oh,
I
we
can
do
write.
get the papers.
Yeah.
from
Do
the
we know what the
city.
papers are?
Yeah,
Nope.
we know because we.
You just know that
No,
they're...
we
they-
don't.
We don't know.
You don't know
the shape
what's-
of the papers,
Oh,
I mean.
okay.
It's just it's something that maybe a permit that would allow you to go to the pits or something, or to go
and-
through Noxus to go to the pits.
I just say I'm sorry. I'm Felordian and I just came here to fight. I didn't
We
know
need-
anything about the
We need
paper.
papers.
Of course you don't. Move along. Fight
Oh,
on.
fuck. Okay.
If it's meat for the fucking fighting pits, I'm all down for it. May the stronger one win.
You'll be there?
Oh, I am always there.
Oh, nice.
And he opens up way, and the wolf sort of sits down. This like big ass wolf, as one of the sort of rangers that is there has a bow and a long bow and an arrow. Knocks the arrow in the bow and just puts it down and starts petting the giant wolf. As you guys move on through, and they seem to be letting you pass. Do you continue?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Good.
Good.
So,
Oh, wait.
yeah,
And I'll just kind of stop to talk to them.
yeah.
The fights, the fighting pit.
Yeah.
Are there any kind of restriction about magic or something?
There's only one restriction in that fighting pit. Only the strongest can stand at the end. That is it. That's what the boss allows.
Oh, the boss. Can
Yeah.
I might know the name of the boss?
I just
Or
know him as the
it's just
boss.
the boss. Oh,
Cool.
okay. Thank you.
All right. Move on.
His name must be set in stone.
That was good.
You take.
That was a good one. Come on, that was a good one.
Very
Just
good.
admit it.
You take.
Just admit it.
You take 3 points of psychic damage.
No.
Born,
was a
you
good
need to set up.
That was very good.
Brighto, you take 4 points of psychic damage. All right.
I'm sorry.
So you guys keep on moving towards along the day, and finally, at night, you see sort of you come up on this hill, and you now see further down this arena-shaped structure surrounded by tents and other buildings. And the more and more you get closer to it, and the more the night falls, you begin hearing the noise of fights, of blood being spilled, as you enter the fighting pits, the Noxian fighting pits that are in Ionia. The arena itself, as you begin drawing closer, is this strange fusion between Noxian and Ionian architecture. The black stone and steel meld with Ionian woodweaving, as roots sink into the pillars like a voracious predator biting its prey. You see the rock cracking as the roots dig into it on the pillars. You see the wood itself is more aggressive and twisted, shaped like weapons. And at the entrance of the city, another of the Noxtora stands. You go closer, and you see the Noxian guards that are right there, waiting. At first, there's a moment of brief pause, of expecting them to address you. But as you look on closer, they seem very drunk. And they don't seem like they give a shit about you. They're just standing on their spears and shields. And just stumbling and tumbling across their posts. And so you just pass on easily. And now, as you're surrounded by this place of sweat, of aggressive smells, you see tents everywhere set up with meats, with all sorts of food that seems rotten or ruined. You see people punching each other, drinking and shoving mugs up each other's asses and faces. Everyone's just in a constant fighting mood. Hearing the arena just next to you. What are you guys going to do? Where are you going to go?
Do we want to have anything to do with that, though? Or
Does the compass still point southeast?
The compass.
Southwest?
As you are now walking around the arena with your cart, the compass is always focused on the arena.
Fucking fuck.
Well,
It's the boss. We can just go as spectators. Maybe.
it's
Well-
the boss? You think it's the boss?
No, but
Fillius is the
even
boss?
inside, maybe.
We can just... Okay, maybe we'll leave the cart somewhere and just go right through the arena looking for the guy.
You don't understand? It's a building full of Noxians, right?
Yes.
There's Noxians everywhere here, but there's Ionians too.
I don't think they care if we just say that we are going to fight.
I hate Noxians.
I know.
I
But
know,
you are
know.
here
Just a
anyway.
reminder. Just a little reminder. Sure, we can go. No problem.
You
I
won't.
kill one
be-
in the middle.
Yeah.
I mean, you can fight here however you want. If you want to fight Noxians, just start punching people because they're punching each other. So,
that
I
might
mean-
not work well.
uh, but she can knock
I'll take
herself
that.
out.
All right, so what are you guys doing? There's like, as you look,
The Noxians.
as you look around at the arena, there's a bunch of like buildings that are stuck to the arena. One of them sort of has this this, I would say, like open window that looks like a blacksmith. There's obviously the entrance of the arena at one of the edges, which is pointing towards south. It is a pretty big place, but it seems to have still, shops and other things, and you can possibly even find an inn, as the sort of these more complex structures are really attached to the arena as opposed to surrounding it completely, like the tents and all of the piggery that's happening.
How does the arena work? It's just one-on-one. It's tournament style. It's
You don't know. You'd have to go ask.
yeah. I think we
Go
should
inside
inform.
and,
Yeah, I think we should learn how things works around here.
All right, so you're going to the gates of the arena.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
So as you move into the gates of the arena, you see standing there these two guards. One of them, a bald man with this sort of huge beard, very tall and really, really strongly built. He has like this huge gut. It looks like, the classic beer gut. But he's over 2 meters tall.
Smells
and he's standing there at the gates, and to the other to his side there's this very slender woman with this long and slick black hair that is wearing these seemingly Ionian robes that is just pushed off against the gate. And in front of this woman there's a small desk with another man sitting down there, which he seems to be writing on some papers. This man is probably around his 40s, has, you know, a beard much like Bronze beard, and this sort of grayish hair already on the sides. He's wearing Noxian clothing to the best of your understanding, and is just sort of writing down stuff. Do you approach that man?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
As you guys begin approaching, you left your cart somewhere. As you guys
Over the rainbow.
begin approaching, he looks up and says, "Hey, you here to watch or to fight?"
How does the fight work?
Well, there's fighting and there's fighting as a group. You can either fight alone or you can fight with a group from 2 to 5 people, maybe 6.
And is there a prize?
There is a prize, but it depends on the money that you put down. The entry fee is 250 gold. If you win one of the tournaments, you get the total of the prize pool.
Oh, so it's a tournament.
Yeah. There's
Several days?
entertainment fights and there's tournament fights. It can happen in one night.
Oh, this might take longer than just one night.
Yeah. But usually, most tournaments end by the end of the night, as morning comes up.
Okay. Do we want to fight, guys?
Do you know anything
way.
about a dude named Fillius with an Eggplant?
Yeah. He's our current champion of groups.
Champion of groups.
Times everyone! Like, they always, okay.
You muted yourself, by the way.
And what happens when you get
Oh shit. Okay.
to champion?
Well,
You
if
have to hold the title.
you can stay and defend it, or you can just leave. We don't give a shit.
Okay.
So are you fighting or not?
We're fighting.
250 gold entry fee. Pay it up.
Them outside?
Wait.
I'm just asking to...
Can we go?
I'm
I don't know.
I'm just like Torbjorn is just like starting to.
Listen, I want to fight too, but can we just get in touch right away with Fillius?
How?
Is there any way we can have a chat
Oh.
with the champion?
The champion hangs out inside with all of the fighters. If you want to fight, you can chat with him there.
Let's fight.
Ah,
250 gold entry fee.
Question. Question. Is there? Do the fighters? Can they use potions and anything at their disposal?
Look, you can use whatever you want. There's no rules. Just kill whoever's on the other side and you win.
yes.
Oh, it's kill. We need to kill.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Oh, and
250 gold entry fee. Pay it up.
Just do it right up.
if
Yeah.
we go, but the thing is, if we go against Fillius, we have to kill Fillius.
We won't go against Fillius. Fillius is controlling guys to fight for him.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, but if he's a champion, eventually, if we keep, you know, okay.
We can just knock.
We can just
I-
win one and then leave. Yeah,
Fillius does fight. He fights with a Shimon Vastaya. A baby Shimon Vastaya. That's his team. Single-handedly, he has taken every group that went up against him and earned our respect. You will speak good of our champion.
Where did we saw the Shimon last time?
In the group.
In Ionia City. It was just the one that was walking randomly.
Yeah, we saw one.
Yeah.
I remember.
Remember. Let's just go, guys.
Entry fee is 250 gold. My
Sure,
patience.
I'll take out the two
I have no
250
money.
and give him.
All right. So
Let's fight!
you put it in his hand. He takes it very quickly. What do I sign you in as?
BTS.
Yes.
Does that stand for anything in particular?
Brighto Thorbjorn said.
All right.
Yeah, because BBC.
Thorbjorn is just very proud. Thorbjorn is just very proud because he managed to hide BDC, so he's just very proud. He just stands there proudly.
He writes down in a paper. He gives you the paper.
Next Torbjorn in the back of the head with the staff.
He gives you this paper that has your name on it. It's literally your name on it. And he gives you the paper.
Fucking hell, dude.
Thorbjorn grabs that and looks at it. Oh.
Yeah, you dumb. Fucking hell, dude.
All right. He then signs you in to walk through the gate. And as you guys begin walking in, one of the big guy kind of just, you know, the guy with the huge gut kind of just looks at you from the side and continues looking forward. And the lady points you towards the right, where there's sort of this steel gate that she unlocks for you. And as she opens it, you go under the arena and you feel the rumbling atop of you. And right there in front of you, you find the room with all of the fighters. What do you guys do? You search for Fillius. All right, I need perception checks from everyone, please.
We kind of don't need much of that if we have the compass. But you said
Perception.
perception?
Yeah.
12.
11.
Okay. As you guys are walking in, at first, you don't see anyone that you recognize, but then to your right, as this area, just so you guys know, is hot, like hot as balls. You guys instantly start sweating from this place, and you see everyone else is sweating. There's Noxians that are sweating, people that are wearing armor that are like all red in their faces. But then there's a red that you recognize. And walking just in front of you, a group of Brotherhood monks just passes on by with glaives, and they all sweaty as well, but glaives bloodied, probably from a fight.
Oh,
And
I take out
But-
my glaive.
With Brotherhood.
Yeah, the Brotherhood, everything Brotherhood on them, and they go and sit down towards the left. In one of the sort of benches that is there. There's like racks with weapons everywhere. In front of you, there's this giant gate that leads outside, sort of curves to the left and leads inside of the arena. And there's like weapon racks everywhere. And then as your gaze is turning with the people from the Brotherhood, you see sitting close to the gate, back turned towards you, on a bench and probably holding something, like hunching over something, a familiar brown coat and this black hair that just comes down to his shoulders. And as you take out the compass, it points straight to that person.
Yep.
It's probably Fillius. And as you're walking forward, you continue on walking, but Brighto, you freeze. And as you freeze, Everything around you is silent. And your vision goes black. And still silence. And then around you begin hearing these sort of vapors, this mist that begins surrounding you. And as you look behind, a mask appears. A white mask, and blue eyes flare from it. And from under the mask, a toothy smile begins to form as you recognize the shape of Wolf. And then, with his snout, he points forward, and you see Fillius, isolated from everyone else. And above his head, you see a marking very similar to the one that Wolf has on his mask.
Very nice.
And you hear in your mind,
Righto. That one is mine. Get him for me, and I will give you some of my power. Kill him, Righto. Kill him.
I only see Wolf.
yes. And the wolf's mask vanishes again, and the mist, the dark blue mist, begins surrounding you and swirl around you. And the black mists turn into a black mask. And the eyes, brighter blue, now flare from it, as this white mist begins to take shape into Lamb. And as she touches the ground, she approaches you. And with each step, she just becomes bigger. And she says, Brighto, do what dear Wolf tells you. And even some of my power you shall have. He has escaped death and refuses to go peacefully. There is only my dear's jaws left for him. His life is yours to take, but ours to consume. But you will have payment. Do it, Brighto.
Can I ask something?
You can.
Is this going to help with our deal?
It will certainly make it easier. And she begins vanishing again into the mist as it swirls back around you. And now you come back to your senses. Back to the noise of the arena. And just in front of you, now you see Sade and Torbjorn walking as you had frozen in place. What do you guys do?
A quick thing, as a player, right, you need to think that maybe there's a small possibility that this was illusion planted by Fillius.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe, I'm just saying maybe.
Sure.
Yeah, Fillius is asking to be killed.
We don't know what the fuck that
Please
dude
kill
wants.
me.
He's kind,
Huh. I'll
Phil
give you my power if you kill me.
is a bit crazy. Okay, so, Fillius, not Phil.
What do you guys do?
Let's. I don't know. You wanna? Keep
Yeah.
walking. Sure.
Right, you guys keep on walking and you're pretty close to Fillius.
Okay, I just say, last time we met, I thought you would start using your powers for good.
And as you say that, the figure starts rising and turns forward towards you. And you see in his hand what he was holding, a little baby Shimon Vastaya with white hair that climbs atop his shoulder. And you now see, and I will show you,
Oh,
the figure of Fillius.
Oh, yeah, right.
You guys should be able to see it now, I think.
Nope.
Not yet, not yet. Okay. Yeah. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Not yet.
There we go. Should be able to see it now.
Oh, yeah.
It's an eggplant, not
It's
a.
an eggplant.
You see the figure of Fillius as the little Shimon Vastaya climbs atop his shoulder. You see attached to his sort of chest and midsection this package that emits this faint green and purple glow. And he looks at you, Torbjorn, and he says, "So, you did come find me. You did come in search of the truth. What was it that you found in your journey? BDC."
BTS.
we kind of found the village full of undead.
Yes, that was my doing. Or, well, half of my doing. You see, the Vastaya Shire are much more resistant in death than what I thought. I thought I had finished the job, but they still clinged on to life. I will consider whatever I want, Sade. And as you do that, he pulls down his sleeve and you see across his hand the whole scorpion's tail surrounds his arm. And then as he pulls it out of his neck, you see the stinger coming out and pointing at the arteries of his neck. And he says, "I am not scared of any of you. And I will end all of you right here, right now, if I have to." What did you come here to do? As you begin to see the mark begins to glow with this green, demonic green that you see in Sade.
So, did you swap your precious eggplant for a baby?
This is someone that I found that matters to me. I will protect her with all my life.
The same way as you protected the people from your village?
Back then, I did not know what I was doing. Right now, my eyes have been opened, and I have power to do things that I did not before.
And where is the next step?
Killing the next Vastaya Shire and freeing the spirit of Ionia. I know you've heard the tales, Sade. I know he's been talking to you too. When will you believe in him? When will you trust Argath?
Do I believe in him, Tia?
Roll an insight check. With disadvantage.
I know, that's the thing! I don't know what to answer! I lost my
He seems to be very serious in telling the truth about every single word he said so far.
Argath used confusion. Say it is very effective.
I'm just holding to the dagger.
And you, what brought you here? If you now know the truth, then you should not be doing this. You should be after the next.
We don't know where's the next. We were waiting for you to go there probably, since it seems like you know everything.
I know what Argath tells me. And I believe him because I have seen what happened. I have seen... You needed to what? Sorry, I didn't hear.
It was for them, but I thought you had stopped, sorry. It was just that we had the information from the previous time that we needed to destroy the eggplant. So I was just...
All right.
That was
the
said
eggplant-
by who?
Yeah,
Oh.
the eggplant is nowhere to be seen, right?
Oh.
You just see a faint
bag.
purple and
Yeah.
green glow in something in front, sort of in front of his
Oh, okay.
midsection. It seems eggplant shaped, but so
Yeah.
does a dick.
Our main goal, I think, was always to find Fillius.
How can you say that what he showed you was the truth? How is it not? Why is it not an illusion?
Thorbjorn, have you never questioned what has happened? Have you never felt that perhaps there was something in the past of Ionia that was not right? Have you ever thought that in every single time that our land was attacked, the land itself did not fight back, even though it was supposed to be reactive? Where do you think our land lies? Where do you think the spirit of Ionia is? You think it floats around right now? No, not yet fully. The Vastaya Shirei cling onto it and its power to sustain themselves with their greed, while others take the same. I can kill whoever I want, Sade, and if you ever try to tell me what to do again, you will not like what will happen. My time of playing safe is over. What do you think I am in this arena? Fighting. You think I like fighting? It has never been my thing. But I need to protect my people and protect the spirit, because it has been imprisoned for too long.
So why do you fight though? What does this helps you with that?
It helps me bring out the one I want to take out. He will see me eventually, and he will come out to fight. And then I will end him.
You're talking about the boss?
No, I'm not talking about the boss. The boss is just Vastaya. I kill higher prey.
Oh, you wanna kill? Fuck.
Yeah, you
No,
kind of don't
the
know,
one-
but yeah.
The one we fought. The one I said, Vangoth. You wanna fight Vangoth?
Bongoth is the least of my concerns. That brainless oaf is worth nothing. He's not
Might-
Vastaya Shirei.
So
Might
who
I
are you
ask?
after?
I am after Shimu, the creator of the Shimon Vastaya.
How do you even know who is a Vastaya Shirei? How are you so certain of everything you're doing?
You know that too, Sade. You just need to
I
point
don't
what you
know
have in your
Vastaya
hand
Shirei.
at the person, and they will react. And I hear you've gotten pretty good at that, didn't you?
I wanna kill him so badly!
I
Indeed.
put a
I
hand
grab my dagger even more.
on Said's shoulder.
And
Might I ask, do you recall where you got the eggplant?
It was my father.
yeah.
Ah. Did you since then felt anything different about?
No, I just figured out its true meaning, what it is in reality.
And what it is then?
It's where Argath is sealed.
Might not destroy it, so you can release him.
Because
Yeah, why not
Argath
release them?
Argath will be protected until he is ready to leave.
He seems like he's way stronger than most of us. That eggplant seems like a prison just for him.
The eggplant is a prison. But it is also a way he can influence what happens without being here. You see, sometimes the truth feels like poison. When you've been starving for so long, even the most simple of breads feels like it wants to hurt you and destroy you from the inside. Do you think Argath would be well seen by everyone around here if they do not see the truth before? Or do you not think they would rush to seal him again in a more humiliating place than this even? Argath will come when he is ready.
We are in a serious moment, guys. Come on, come on.
Yeah,
let's-
I'm not laughing.
So you're fighting.
I guess so, yeah.
Then I guess we'll see each other tonight.
I guess we will.
I guess so.
That don't
Good.
come too soon.
As you say that, he looks at you and extends his hand, his left hand, and he touches your shoulder.
That's what Torbjorn, right?
I don't
Yeah.
let him.
You don't let him, you grab the hand.
No, I knock it off. I
Dodge
don't
it.
grab it. I knock it off.
As you knock it off, the hand latches onto you.
We should have dodged it.
And you hear in a strange voice, almost as if something else is talking to you. You hear Thorbjorn, all of your key, all that you have, it will not save you. Only the truth will. See the truth for what it is, Thorbjorn. And then maybe, one day, you will join me and Argath in victory. And as he says that, I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please. No,
Does-
actually, charisma saving throw.
Does
Yeah, I was gonna
does
ask that.
my
if
bracelet
that's-
react to
does
anything?
Like,
Not
does it
reacting.
itch?
It is quiet.
Oh.
You little pussy.
Very well.
He talked in his mind, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What you two heard was, we'll see each other in the arena, Thorbjorn.
A little shit.
I just grate another voice in my head.
And as you try to remember what he said, you just hear in your head, we'll see each other in the arena, Thorbjorn. But you know that that was not it. But that's your memory.
I
And
ask.
Fillius begins walking off.
I asked my bracelet. What did he say?
And you hear I blacked out. I blacked out. I couldn't see.
You worthless.
What happened?
What happened is that you're worthless, just like your mom. And I just keep going.
That's a good one. And he walks off to the other side.
We are waiting now, right, for the
Yeah, you can wait. You have approximately, I would say, like half an hour before the next fight is, as you ask around. So you have a half an hour to prepare for the fight.
Okay, I
How's the
wanna-
fight? Is the fight like battle royale? Like everybody
No,
inside and
it
everybody
is.
fighting?
It is sort of tournament shape. You are going up against your first opponents. Are in fact, let me go here. The 4 Brotherhood monks that you saw walk in.
Did they see my glaive?
They didn't seem to pay attention to it.
Okay.
Nah, they will not.
How
as
many
we are
brackets
being-
are there?
So up until you reach the final, you need to beat these. You need to beat someone else, the winner from the other match that is gonna go on,
Yeah.
and then you reach the finals.
Okay.
3 rounds.
Can
So
we
it's-
look for Fillius' name?
Fillius is already set as the final fight.
Oh, okay.
Whoever wins 2 fights in a row gets to fight Fillius.
As we are waiting, I would like to turn to Ryder and ask, I'm super confused at this point of what is truth or not. But I've been
Same.
hearing this voice in my head since the marking. And I'm curious. I know it doesn't work on me, but what about on you and Torbjorn about releasing curses, maybe?
I didn't get the point though. What are you asking though?
I feel like we'll be influenced somehow because what I learned in the past and learning now, it just things don't add up. Plus
Yeah, it might.
the voices in my head.
The
and-
thing is that the information that we are getting is from you.
Not
So
just me. You just heard Fillius.
most of it is from you, and or for someone that was influenced by him. So it might be just misleading information. But how do we know we have?
We need to figure things out. We need to keep going.
I start looking at the stuff.
Yeah.
For a bit, I
You
had something that told me if something was right or not. Right now, I
that's
can't do
gone now.
much.
Bryzo, as you look at the staff, in the center, the symbol that is there right now
Mhm.
is that of the kindred.
Oh,
Oh.
And
Freaking
as
nice.
you point out the staff to places, when you point it towards Fillius, it begins glowing.
Oh.
It's your mark.
Not actually. It says what
Those
it
marks.
says what they want.
as
Not
I'm doing that,
not what's right or wrong.
I'll just say,
Oh, yeah, I know.
seems like I'm getting some. Well, I wouldn't say help, but a new mission from
They do not see anything, by the way.
a new friend. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying as I'm going
Yeah,
through
yeah.
it and as I understand what it is.
Woof woof, man. Woof woof.
Woof woof. All right. So, are you guys accomplishing anything else during this?
Planning how to kill
No,
Fillius.
I don't know. Planning. There's not no much planning. I think.
Let's try to save our strength for last. I feel like Fillius
I'm
won't be
imagining,
the
is it the
same.
neck? Do
A
I
good
touch
way.
its limb first?
A good way would be
I'm just
trying to
thinking that.
go for any kind of paralyze or
Avoid the
something.
left side.
Not more avoid, but maybe stun or immobilize or something. We
Mm,
all
the
have
yeah,
a
the thing
kind of
is,
that.
yeah, the thing is, my stun usually still hasn't procced once,
I'm
and I've
not.
wasted a lot
You
of
still
key on it.
need to try it because
Torbjorn.
it's good.
Suddenly, you can't talk.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to say those things. I want to say as a player one thing. What is our point of going against?
But
Fillius?
does he move the mouth?
He's trying to say something, but he can't talk.
Torbjorn? Are you okay?
And as you try to listen to your mind and see if you can figure out, if you can listen to the bracelet, nothing in there. And you begin feeling this pain.
I look at my arm.
You begin to feel this pain in your arm, and on it there's a wound.
I'll start darting towards Fillius if I still
right.
see him.
Yeah, he's still on the other side.
Yeah, and I just as I'm going to him, I'll just pull his shoulder
Yeah.
and ask him, "What have you done with Torbjorn? What the hell?"
And Fillius sort of sits up.
Little shit.
The Shimon Vastaya climbs up towards his shoulders and says, "I have given your friend a gift." And as he waves his hand, Torbjorn, you suddenly can talk again, and the pain is gone. But as you now look at your dragon tattoo, the end of the tail has a stinger on it.
The fuck?
I grab the glaive. I have still half an hour till the fight.
It's probably around this point, it would be like 15 minutes or something.
I try to grab it, sit down, grab the glaive, sit down, and try to focus, trying to search for Shojin.
Okay. Roll a wisdom check for me with advantage because it's meditation and you have the passive from Kennen.
Oof.
Fuck me, dude.
The noise is just too much, and you hear this oof, oof, oof in your ears, almost as if something is like seeping its way through your veins. You can't find Shojin.
So unfair
Awesome.
fight, huh?
No. This is exactly what will make it a fair fight. Move on, Brighter. You have people to kill before you get to me.
This is gonna be fun when I turn around.
All right. So,
Fuck.
you guys wait out the next few minutes, and finally, this sort of old man, really short. He's probably on Torbjorn's shoulder. I mean, chest height. He comes up to you, kind of like stumbling. You're next. You're next. Go on, fight. And he walks on to the next fighter. He seems very drunk, possibly has brain damage. It's just like you see him, like his whole body is wounded, his head has scars, like he's all fucked up. Like this man has like gone through a lot. But yeah, the gates open and you guys can step into the arena. Do you go?
Yes.
All right. So, as you guys step into the arena, you see now the inside of it. This like immense Colosseum where Noxians and Ionians, Vastaya and Not are just yelling, wanting a fight. And walking in, the sand is full of blood, of burn marks. And at the center, you see this giant stone hand that pops out of the sand. As you keep looking around on the one of the sort of like on the first row, a little bit higher up than the first row, there's the tribune where the boss would be. And you see sitting there a Vastaya man with ears, probably a Wolverine Vastaya, with this sort of reddish purplish hair and huge fucking pecs and abs, this big ass fur that goes along with his coat and into his back, and to his side a woman that carries a blade and keeps playing with it. Again, the slick black hair, very long, and a man that seems to be wearing a hat and has a katana to his side. You can barely see anything else. And he's just looking at you walk in. And you guys walk in and take your positions at the center of the arena. You see coming out of the same gate the 4 Brotherhood monks, glaives and quarterstaffs in their hand, the same robes that you have fought before, and they take their positions. The arena falls silent momentarily. They take their fighting position and begin taking their stances. The crowd sits down as they, at the edge of their seats, begin to look into Set, the boss. He stands up. There's no speech. There's no deep meaning to this. This is just fighting. And the strongest survives. And from his mouth, as he stands atop this sort of special throne that he has there, yells out, "Fight, and may the strongest win!" And I will like you all to roll initiative as we are going into the very first fight of today. All right. So let me pull you guys to.
Oof. Oof. Big oof.
Tell me if you have.
Nice hand.
If you have vision of the arena, if everything's fine. You don't?
All good for me.
I have vision of the arena.
My night vision is just night.
Yeah. Should be fine now.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, their hand is nice. That's cool.
All right. Let me move us
One
on.
question: the Brotherhood is made of Ionians or Noxians or mixture?
The Brotherhood.
It's Ionians.
It's Ionian, right?
It's they,
100% Ionian.
they're wearing the Brotherhood monks are wearing monk clothing, so
Yeah. No, could be like Noxian infiltrating and then becoming.
you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know. Okay.
Before starting, I want to say I wanted to kill Noxians.
All right. So, let me see here. Okay,
Right,
they rolled
it's
really,
okay.
really fucking low. So Torbjorn with 5 initiative is going last. So top of the round, Brighto.
Then Saleh.
Then
That's
Sade.
something weird to hear. Top of the round, right?
Then them.
Someone wasted the natural 20 on initiative.
Yeah, someone wasted. Good job, Dorian.
All right.
Natural.
So they get on their stances. Top of the round. It is your turn, Brighto. What are you doing?
See? Top of the round.
That's why I don't wanna be the first one.
I'm sorry, I tried.
With the
Wanna
plus 8, you got
start.
15.
Man, I got a 7. I rolled a
Yeah.
7. Jesus. That was low.
What are you doing, Brighto?
Gonna cast I'll start with a spiritual weapon.
Right. Let's cast spiritual weapon. We don't have the thing yet, so
So-
I'm gonna go grab
yeah.
the classic here.
I'll do it here.
Sorry, can you ping again? I didn't. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Okay, there you
Yeah.
go. You
I'll smack that guy.
You begin waving your staff and focusing ahead, and as this purple and blue magic begins to form in your hand, you cast it, and out of nowhere, this symbol of the moon with the sun behind it forms a crystal and begins spinning around, and you strike at that guy, the green guy, I assume?
Yeah, the green guy.
All right, go ahead.
So that's a 17 plus
Nice.
7, I think.
That hits, 100% hits.
So let me mark just the spell slot so I don't forget. That's a d8 plus 4. It's something like 7 damage.
7 damage to him, all right.
Yep.
You see the crystals begin to rotate and smack to the side of the monk as he tries to sort of block it with the glaive. It just catches him on the side, and you see a huge like bruise now from his reduced robes that he's wearing. You see this huge bruise, probably internal bleeding at this point.
He looks damaged?
He looks damaged, yeah.
Okay,
No,
Not too much, but damaged.
I'm like,
I'll move here.
All right.
As I'm walking, I'll cast a Sacred Flame.
On him?
Yep.
The green
on
guy, the
same
same?
guy.
Okay.
Yep. So that's a dex save.
Okay, he rolled a 9 plus 3, so he fails.
Yeah, it fails. Nice.
He's gonna
So
take damage.
2d8 of radiant. Ooh, max
that
damage.
was
16
Shit.
damage.
Holy
Very
fuck.
nice.
And as I'm going through the Thorian and Sade, I just want to quick say, don't go too far. That's all.
And as you
I'm literally
walk
kneeling.
forward and you see the flame forming on top of Brighto's hand, he clutches it and then begins appearing on top of the Brotherhood monk as he begins yelling out, "Ah! Ah!" And he cannot put out the flame as it is radiant, and his skin is now singed, and he has burn marks all over his face. He is heavily damaged. All right.
And that's all.
Next up, Sade.
Brighto is pissed.
Sade, it's your turn.
Quick blade question. Do you want me to attack the same, or can I?
Assassinate.
I know, but I can only attack one. That's what I mean.
Choose
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
Your assassinate is a crit.
I
so-
wanna try to assassinate the orange, brown. That's brown.
It's orange. It's orange.
That's
it's orange.
orange, yeah.
It's orange.
Yeah, okay.
All right, right, so roll for an attack with advantage. What are you attacking? Are you throwing the dagger? Are you going melee with a dagger?
Pew pew.
It is. Pew pew doesn't work.
But you have the special PPU, right?
She has a
bow.
short bow, yeah. She has
It's
shadow
Can she
shot.
use it
normal
with a
damage.
hand stuck though?
It's possible
I
to
can
put
move
it in,
too.
but it would take a
Yeah.
little bit of time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We didn't thought about it.
I'm just going here, yeah.
I mean, she can hold it on her normal head and with the stuck hand pull the...
But can't release though.
I mean,
That's
she
the
can
thing.
release with this one.
Can I go in my?
And you can also
Yeah,
stick your
sure.
finger up your ass, dude.
Okay. I want to assassinate with the Soul Drinker.
All right, Soul Drinker, go ahead, roll for an attack with advantage. Automatic critical hit if it hits.
Come on, Sajay.
So many.
Oh yeah, that fucking hits.
Okay.
So
And I
Nice.
want to execute the Soul Drinker.
so it is on the orange one.
30
Okay.
damage. Yeah,
If
nice.
it,
So
can
that
I?
is
Is he alive?
as you move like super fast towards him and you like raise this entire like dust cloud, you just show up to the side out of one and stab him straight in the neck, and he is hurt as hell and is bleeding out as you pull out the knife, but he's still standing and holding on to his glaive.
Yeah.
Do you want to blow the Soul Drinker in it?
Yeah. Bonus action. With Soul Drinker.
All right, there you go. Roll for the damage there.
12.
Ooh. Okay. And
He's dead.
as you see her pull out the dagger at the same time, this sort of energy begins forming and swirling around it and just bursts inside him and rips his head off as it falls to the ground. And he has now a hole. The body just falls down with a hole inside it, coming out of his armpit from the blowing of the Soul Drinker. And yeah, that guy is fucked.
As that happens, I want to scream like ah! That's it.
Great. That sounds like a warrior scream.
Ah!
I'm scared.
Oh my god, I kill him!
All right. Now it
You
is
can
their
move
turn.
still.
can't do anything else.
Yeah, you can
Unless you
still
wanna
move.
move.
Say it.
Still have movement.
I'm gonna do this. Boop. That's it.
All right.
That's the figure, right?
Yeah. As you do that, it is now their turn. You see the red one dashes instantly up here, and the blue one vaults like over the green one and moves in immediately there. And they all coordinated begin spinning their glaives and are going to strike at you. And as you see that, the glaives begin to glow red. And you recognize this as Wugan's techniques. These seem to be trained monks. All right, so
Here we go, boys.
first attack. That is natural 20.
And can he dodge?
Okay, you're gonna reduce the natural 20's damage by half. I'm just gonna see if every attack hits you.
Fourth.
Second attack. Natural 19 is going to hit. And then the final one,
Please don't hit.
natural 19 again, it's going to hit. All right, so
Yep.
that is going to be an attack with Mighty Strike.
I'm probably done.
All right,
Yeah.
so here we go.
Should
see.
have come to us though.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me grab my dice. So that is...
I forgot Absorbia was last.
So first attack is going to deal... Wow! Roll the 1 on the damage on the critical hit. It's the first one. So that is 4 plus... That's 10. That's 20 total, which you take 10 because you uncanny dodged. So that is 10 total slashing damage, or I should say there's 5 force damage and 5 slashing damage. From that, as he brings down the glaive glowing red and slashes you, you manage to sort of move in a way where the glaive barely touches you, but it also means you're sort of pulling against the other's attacks. So the next attack is going to be 9 plus 9 slashing damage plus 3 force damage for a total of 12. And the third attack
6.
is going to be
That's the full.
It's not.
right?
It's
So
not
the
6. It's full. Yeah.
yeah, so and
No.
now uncanny dodge is only on 1,
Right,
right?
It's only on one attack.
No, you can see reactions. Oh, it's one reaction. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it? If it's, I think it's just one attack. But yeah.
It just says reaction, so I don't know.
Yeah,
if
you
can
you have
react
a
to all
reaction
of
to
them.
one turn.
You have a
This
reaction
is
to an attack. Yeah.
three
Okay,
different
okay,
turn,
okay, okay, okay.
three different
attacks.
turns.
So
Yeah.
on this is 5 plus. This is 8 plus
And that.
2, which is 10 points of damage total.
Yep.
As they strike you down with 3 simultaneous strikes on top of you. All right, Sade is now unconscious. All right, and that is going to end their turn. These ones are still looking at you and are going to move into more forward positions, while this one seems to be staying next to Sade. All right, next up, it is Torbjorn's turn.
Do they look like they'll finish her?
The red one looks like he wants to.
It's death. It's not unconscious. It's death.
What
Today we learned something.
should I?
Should I stay or should I go?
Has Thorbjorn I mean, I have enough movement to just go around them without blocking anything, but then I would leave Brido open. Brido has a round.
Should I stay or should I go?
Decisions.
Yes, decisions.
Desperate times ask for desperate meanings.
Meanings.
I don't know.
25.
Can you like run, catch me, and come back kind of thing?
No, I can
Dude,
kill one
you
of
are
them, I
taking the
think.
long route, dude.
He has
Go
like
for the right side.
I have 60.
Yeah.
I have 60 move
of
speed.
movement. Yeah, he has like a
I
fuck
have
ton of
60.
movement.
Yeah.
I have 60 move speed. I can just go. Yeah, I can go like from here 20
You
feet,
can go to the. You don't need to go
20,
to the.
40, and then I
right.
can
Right.
I can come back and I can still 20 feet up here. I can or I can stay here.
Yeah. You're doing too much math right now.
What are you gonna do, Torbjorn? You just saw
Just
your friend.
do.
You just saw your friend fall to the ground. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go around and sub
That
little.
was 40, right?
Yeah, 40.
40,
Okay.
40 feet. Still have 20.
Yep.
You're gonna fuck up the red one.
Yep.
There you go. Go ahead and
Please
strike.
be nice. Please be nice to me, rolls. Please be nice. $13.
Misses on the first one.
Fuck.
As
dude.
you try to hit the guy, he just cease to recognize your movements or your style, and he just dodges to the side, and the glaive falls to the ground.
Second attack.
Go for the
Natural one.
second. You trigger the blade's power, and as you keep rotating.
No.
No, it's the second attack normally. Okay.
Yeah.
And as you spin again, the guy seems to have found your rhythm and just dodges to the other side as the glaive strikes the ground again.
Motherf.
What are
I'm
you
gonna
doing?
punch. I'm gonna punch.
You're gonna punch? All right.
Yeah. Punching twice.
Twice, 2 punches. First one misses as you punch
Here
towards.
we go, boys.
As you punch towards him,
They
he
should've
dodges.
Just grabbed me and.
But
Dude, what the?
let me talk. Can I talk?
Sure.
As you punch towards the guy and you punch the left side, through the left side, and he dodges. Something latches out of your arm and finds itself onto the guy's neck, and you see him dodge and go, ugh. And on the second strike, as you go for the right hand and he dodges to the other side, you see something else coming out of your hand and sticks out to his neck and goes, ugh.
I don't know how much damage
Alright.
damage that does, right?
No.
Burn 1 key.
You can still attack twice more.
No,
You can.
No, I can use two strikes.
With the flurry
yeah.
of the Shojin, you can still attack twice more.
I'll
it
do
has
it.
to waste a key or not?
Yeah.
Another key
I
point.
need to,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't think there was a need for that.
All right. Next attack.
Finally.
Last one hits. So
Jesus.
for the second one, you go
Jesus.
for a kick, and he just ducks under it. But you finally figure out, like, how he's predicting your shit, and you just lift your hand as he's coming up. You follow him and catch him with a left hook as he's coming up from dodging your kick. And as it lands, you see your hand glow this green, but this strange green that is not the same. I need you to roll 1d10, please.
A D10?
1d10. All right, fair enough. That was the red monk, right?
Yeah.
So
Dude, so many misses.
okay, gotcha. All right. Next up, you're not gonna do anything else. Not gonna move.
No, I can't.
Next up, Brighto, it is your turn. What do you wish to do?
Brighto is just like, what the fuck is happening here? I'm gonna I'll start moving here,
Okay.
and as I'm going real slowly, I'll start casting spiritual guardians.
All right. You have spiritual guardians around
So
you. Gotcha.
yeah, I'll keep spiritual guardian.
The stars, I assume, are the same shape. The little stars.
Yeah, just the little star just going
Okay.
around.
All right. All right.
I'll move my spiritual weapon here,
Gotcha.
and I want to smack the blue guy.
Go ahead. Roll for an attack. Blue guy. Okay.
Blue guy, bitch. Natural one.
It misses
That's
as it
not a
begins rotating.
hit.
He knows what's coming, and he just jumps over it and sort of like cartwheels in the air above the weapon and falls to the ground. These seem to be very good monks.
Yep. And that's all. That's my
All
my
right.
full turn.
So, Sade, it is your turn.
Please not a nat one.
As
save.
you can roll a death saving throw, and as you are rolling the death saving throw, you hear in your mind,
Oh god, that scared me. I saw Brighto 1.
Yeah, I saw my one too.
That scared me.
Use me, say. It's you two. You both together can have everything. Use me. Use me now. Give into my power.
That's so shady. That's so shady, but just do it. You're muted. Why, man?
Sorry, that's success, right?
yeah, that's a success.
I'm
Alright.
too brightful to say yes to that.
All right. So, next up, it's the Brotherhood monks. So, top of the round, they take damage from the spiritual
They
guardians.
take damage, yeah.
You can roll for the damage.
You have
please.
to roll.
I need to roll the saves, right?
Yep.
So it's a wisdom
Just
save.
seeing if I can.
So that one fails.
Yeah, it's a wisdom.
So red one fails.
I can roll it and you see the
Wow.
damage. So it's 15.
Natural 2 on the blue one
That's very
fails. And natural 7 on the green one fails as well.
Okay, so
Yes.
15 damage to all of them.
Okay, so
That's OP.
wow. So
That's-
as
that-
you begin seeing
That's a lot of
you begin
damage.
seeing the razors now. They gather up around Sade and form this protective shield. And some of them begin shooting out, and one of them just cuts off the green guy's arm, and he just passes out and falls on the ground. He is done. Oh, whoops, my bad. And as for the blue guy, the stars just stick into him. These radiant stars. He goes, and he takes the 15 damage. I said the blue guy, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then at the red one as well. So that takes 15. That's... Dude, math is really hard today.
Dude, that guy takes a lot of damage.
He didn't take that much from Tormund.
Yeah,
he
he
took
took
some.
16 and then some
Oh.
dots from the
Yeah.
Nice.
all right. He takes a bunch of stars to the chest, but he's still standing and holding the glaive, and now looking at you, not knowing what to do, seeing his compatriots die. So now it is their turn. The blue one is going to strike at Brighto, as it is the guy that is closest to him there. So he's going to strike at you. Regular strike. Natural 5, so I don't believe that hits you.
Yeah, that's a miss.
So
Brighto
as-
is a tanky dude.
As he tries to go for the attack, he sideswipes and Brighto just lifts his shield up and blocks the strike, and you just hear the resounding boom of the glaive hitting the metal. And he goes back into fighting position. The red one, as he sees Torbjorn close to him, and then Sade, he's going to strike at Sade and try to finish her off. You get the sentinel attack off.
Natural 20. Fucking finally. 12.
He had fucking 12 HP, dude. No way.
He still attacks
Good
though.
job.
I don't know if it's a react. I don't know. I don't know if the damage
It's a
is
reaction, but
simultaneous.
it's
Yeah.
after. I
So
think.
as he is attacking Sade, you see the glaive fall down into her, and then his eyes go black. And as his eyes go black, the glaive drops, and you see Torbjorn cut his head off completely as it falls to the ground on top of Sade. And
Nasty.
he falls to the ground headless and begins spilling out this dark ooze that you had already seen. But as it touches your feet, Torbjorn, it doesn't hurt you. But the ground around it seems to be singeing and burning. All right. So that's their turn. Torbjorn, it's your turn. There's only one left standing.
Oh,
Blue one.
it's a little bitchy. Sad, dude.
Yeah,
20 for 5.
that's gonna hit. You strike at him for 5 damage. You slash at his arm, but he's still standing and looking healthy.
And then I move around. And then I use my second attack at advantage because flanking.
Roll for it.
15.
Yeah, that hits. The other one would just hit too, so 11 damage. Okay. As you
And then
slash
I'm-
at his other arm, he's now like hurting to grab to his glaive.
And I'm gonna use my Spear of Shorjan special.
Okay, you're gonna burn the power.
Yeah, one to receive one more key point.
Okay.
5 and a 3, dude. Come the fuck on!
As you bring down the spear, he once again knows your style and just blocks it up with his own glaive, and you just hear the cling of both weapons clashing as he pulls it back and gets back into fighting stance. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Brighto, top of the round, it's you.
I'll start by smacking.
Smacking with the spear.
Smacking.
I mean, not the
Smack
spear,
him
the spiritual weapon. I'm
along
sorry.
the floor.
The spiritual.
Oh,
That's
that
a
hits.
hit.
Yeah, that
Oh,
hits.
that's a hit.
A roll for
It's a
damage.
D8. It's 8 plus 4, so
12.
12.
Okay, the crystal begins to rotate again and just smacks to his side, and you see part of his torso just disconnects completely from his lower body, and he's kind of just like limping. He's really low.
Okay.
1 HP. Woo!
He's
Bonk
he's
him.
He's 2 HP. He's like.
Poor guy.
Bonk him, you have advantage.
And-
Boink him.
I'll bonk him
Bonk him.
with my staff.
Okay.
So, fuck.
Just
Never
just roll an attack.
I
with
roll a
that,
d20 and just.
You have
add-
advantage,
yeah,
but
it
that
was
hits.
3, so
Roll the damage.
good. could be just 3 damage. Okay.
You see Brighto comes close to him, grabs the staff, and just.
Boing.
And you see his body begins to disconnect, and the flesh ripping out as he falls to the side and starts choking on his own blood. And you see his entrails pour out.
Choke me like you hate me.
Me, but you love me.
And the crowd roars up with your victory.
Say it.
I'll start. As soon as I can. I'll cast a celestial gift on Sade.
Okay. The crowd roars up with your victory as Set stands up and begins clapping. Sade, you come back to life.
10 HP.
Thank you very much.
10 agape.
Oh wait, give me a second.
I don't know how to
That
get everything.
was-
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Wasn't sure how to reset it.
So that was the first fight as the gates open once again for you guys to walk in.
Walk out.
Or walk inside the thing. The complex, the part where the fighters are, dude.
How long till the next fight?
Now there's gonna be another fight and then it's your fight.
So you have like what, 1 hour? Like 30 minutes, maybe?
Probably an hour before you get your next fight.
We try to get a long rest. And then
Or
we see.
you can get a
rest.
short rest.
Long
yeah,
rest. Short rest.
You
Yeah,
get a short
sorry.
rest. So
Brain
I don't
not
think
complete.
I think we should take the short rest before Fillius fight. Or
No,
say it needs
we
the
can
short
we
rest.
can take more than one for day or not.
you can take 2.
Yeah.
Is it at 2 right now that you can?
I think it's 2.
It's 2 or 1.
Not sure.
Whatever. In this circumstance, you can.
I know
I'll
it's
rule it
more
that
than
way.
1.
I'll rule it that way. In this circumstance, you
That
can.
I
Either
know.
way. So you guys walk in, and as you are walking out, you see a group of Vastaya. There's this Kilash Vastaya that looks very rugged, and the fur is all like messed and pasty. This sort of like orangish fur. It has scars all over the body. There's parts of the body where, there's only skin. That walks out with like 2 axes at his back. And then one of these sort of more reptilian Vastaya walks through, his tongue slithering and hissing in and out as you hear the as he passes on through you. This very violent looking, followed by then just a what seems to be a Wolverine Vastaya, much like the boss that you have seen, and finally a Conlui Vastaya, very big, a rhino bear sort of a structure with this curiously yellowish, like blonde hair. He looks like a very nice guy, and then you look at him, and when he turns his face at you, one of his eyes is completely white and blank, and one of the sides of the face is almost removed and gross.
Damn.
And he walks into the arena, and following this group, you see a group of familiar Noxians. You see a wolf, a giant wolf, walk in with a woman beside it, and then one man that is like, he's huge and has this gigantic gray sword that he carries on his shoulder, like ironclad armor, dark steel, very Noxian. And then another guy with a shield and sort of pole
And
arm.
another one.
And they walk into the arena. This seems to be the next fight. As you guys are walking and tending to your wounds, you see Fillius approach, and he sits down next to you.
I want to have. We can see the fight, right?
You can.
Yeah, I'll be paying attention to the fight so we can.
Gotcha.
I want to take as much information as I can from the
Gotcha.
adversaries.
You're
I'm gonna roll my short rest, okay?
okay. Yeah, you can. You see the Shimon Vastaya climb up on his chest,
Sorry.
as he goes up and looks at you, Torbjorn, and he says, "So do you believe now that I'm here to help?" You think she would have lived?
She would.
Didn't seem like it.
A lot of things are not as it seems.
That's more true than you think, Torbjorn. But if it wasn't for Argath, your friend would be dead.
Hey, she wouldn't. She's stronger than this.
You don't know these people. You don't know the cruelty.
I
You
know.
don't know us. As
I killed-
as I'm looking at the fight though. And I'm not looking back.
And he looks at you, and you feel like this chill in your spine. And then the chill is just replaced by a...
He will not scare you, Brighto. No fear.
In thoughts, I'll say he will not survive.
Brighto leveled up. He gains balls.
He gained waffles!
No, he gained balls. Brighto has
Waffles!
balls now.
He can talk with
Ball.
waffles!
Fillius
He
says,
knows.
I
He's
can
no,
talk with waffles! I
I
talk
wanna
with
spec-
demons! I'm sad.
Fillius says, we shall see what happens. Now, for the next fight, Torbjorn. What I can give, I can also take. Be wiser
Please.
this time.
Sorry.
And he walks back and gets up as the Vasaya continues like climbing across his body, and he kind of pets her and gives her food. Looking at the fight, Brighto. As soon as you look at the setup, it is completely
Please
different.
tell me just one thing.
Yeah.
Tell me that you did the fight yourself.
Who the fuck do you think I am, dude?
I love you. Keep going.
You
We love kill waffles.
you see that the arrangement of the fight is completely different. Whilst you saw this coordination that came from more sensing with the monks, as they sort of sensed each other around and moved like really flowily with their positions, but in a very aggressive way, much like Wugan. You see the Noxians get in formation instantly as they get there. The woman with the long bow stands back and knocks an arrow instantly and just looks ready as the wolf stands next to her, sort of lying low. And immediately in front, sort of in a line formation, instead of going for sort of, you know, this strange column, the guy with the shield just stands with spear up above the shield and protecting the ranger. And then right ahead, removing the pieces of this armor and throwing them to the ground, you see the giant man with a greatsword as he continues throwing them. And you see this like huge bulging muscles. But he still keeps a helmet on. The others, the Vastaya, begin sort of walking in a semicircle, almost as if predator trying to strike prey and ambush them from all sides. Set gets up, and the crowd gets quiet. He gives the sign. Immediately, you see the Kilash Vastaya just jump to the barbarian in front. This man with a giant sword, and as he does, the man swings the sword like a baseball bat and just swipes him away as he falls to the ground to the side, trying to almost recover from that attack. And almost as one, they all lie down, and from sort of the perspective of the guy in front, this reptilian Strig Vastaya, you see coming up a wolf that jumps and instantly bites off the head of the Vastaya and eats him there on the ground and begins ripping their flesh apart. And at the same time, an arrow flies and hits the Wolverine Vastaya in the eye, blinding him momentarily. The Vastaya seems struggling as the Kilash begins running at the woman. As soon as he runs at the woman, the wolf notices and jumps to the side and bites the Kilash Vastaya with a full jaw, he just manages to capture the whole torso, sinking its teeth into the heart, and you see the body instantly go limp as he throws it across and takes a stance against the remaining ones. Then the man with the shield turns around and plants the shield to the ground. As the woman begins running towards it and jumps on the shield, he pushes the shield up, and the woman with 3 arrows knocked on the longbow fires them at the Wolverine Vastaya as they all shove inside his neck pretty much at the same time, and he begins gargling blood. And as she falls to the ground into the remaining convoy, she pulls out one of the arrows and sticks it into the hurt eye of the convoy. As he grabs onto her, and you hear the bones crack, and he throws her off. The wolf then jumps at her at the convoy and bites the shoulder. As both of the other big men begin running.
So many action.
And try to split his arms from him to try to not get him to break the back of the wolf as he's holding on to him. And he sticks the greatsword through his armpit and begins slicing, as from the opposite direction the polearm comes down and strikes true, severing one of the arms. The convoy Vastaya seems angry and tries to remove the wolf, as finally the wolf gives him the kiss of death, encompassing his snout, and he just falls to the ground, limp. And the Noxians roar. The woman hurt, possibly with a few vertebrae broken. Who knows? And they roar.
Attacks?
They roar victory, bloodied. Everyone now on the ground as the crowd applauds. And they leave the stage. They are your next fight.
Not one-sided at all. Jesus.
They enter the arena, and the guy with the polearm goes up to you, Brighto, and he goes, "Oh, nice meeting you here. I told you I would not miss a fight for anything." And he moves on and continues deeper inside. And as you look at him, you see Fillius around the corner, and Fillius winks at you. And continues looking at his friend Vastaya. All right. So, what do you wish to do with the remaining time you have to prepare?
Die.
Oh, so we have a wolf, a bow girl,
A polearm
big-
guy.
Shield
a
guy.
big guy.
We have we're fighting at a great sword, shield and spear, a bow, a crossbow, and a wolf.
I'll go.
Or dice?
Said, can you try to use a bow, probably? Short bow, something?
You have
should
Shadow
keep
Shot.
the distance.
You have Shadow Shot
I
on
have
you.
Shadow Shot, yes, I know. I bought it.
Can you use it though?
I take the bow and I try to.
Okay, as you need a little bit of their help to sort of like put it in your hand. You can still grab it pretty well with your
The thing
claw
is,
hand.
I have the arrow that shows up. So.
You have the spirit string.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as you pull it, it forms up the arrow. A spiritual arrow of I believe
Okay.
I don't know if it's force, if it's radiant damage, but it should say in
Radiant.
the string.
It's radiant.
It should say in the string. Okay, there you go. Of radiant damage that you can pull out.
You could use that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I can, I try to use it.
Yeah, you pull it out and it forms up the arrow. Easy enough.
I think we should focus. We should have Said focusing on the girl.
The girl and the wolf. Yeah.
Yeah, we can take care of the others because they have to come to us. If we stay together, they probably can't do much though.
Hmm.
I was able to recover fully in this short break.
Yeah, okay.
I rolled
I'm,
pretty
How are
nicely.
you? How are you in terms of spells, right?
I'm okay. I'm okay. but I still need to save some.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
we still have a big one next, so
Okay. In the meantime, I wanna try to search for chosen.
but I don't need much. I
For
can
a
just get
chosen there?
spiritual guardian up and
No. I wanna try to meditate and try to see
Oh, okay.
the.
Fine, children.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha. Give me just 1 second. I'm preparing the fights. If you guys
yeah,
can just
I'm
give me a
going to
second.
the bathroom.
Because
Okay,
I
okay.
know there's something in my arm, right? I know it's there, but
Yeah.
It's
I
like
know I
me.
know I know it's not the same as Said. It's
Kinda
different.
almost.
Could be different. Could be the same.
Yeah.
Kinda almost the same.
I wanna
Right.
try.
So
I
you
wanna
can
try
you
to.
can roll for a wisdom check at advantage again if you want to.
Okay.
And now I just need the wolf.
Okay, 19.
All right. Give me a second, okay?
Okay.
Quick second. I'm gonna move you guys to your original positions if you don't mind.
It's black.
Where the fuck did Torbjorn go?
Night vision.
I'm right here, bro.
Oh yeah, where the fuck did Sade go? Oh, I deleted
Night
her.
vision. Oh, yeah.
I deleted Sade, my bad.
Wow, thank you so much. I
You're back,
literally
you're back.
can't see.
You're back.
I still
There-
can't see.
Yeah, you can.
I believe.
You're lying.
Yay! Oh my god.
You're lying.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, now.
I mean,
started-
if they're gonna
the
be
first thing I see is like you moving the,
if
the
they're
small
gonna
line.
be
I was like,
if,
that's an model
if they're gonna be in position, like.
Yeah. I'm just moving them to their initial formation. All right. So
okay, I'm here. What the
meditation.
hell are those minis?
So meditation.
19.
19.
Nice.
As
Does
you
that guy just screamed har?
Arr.
Shut
Did
up.
you dispel your weapon, by the way, Brad?
Did I what?
Yeah, wow.
Your crystal that you smack people around.
I have
spiritual
to, yeah,
weapon.
it's only 1 hour. Or
Oh.
no, it's only 10 minutes. Or
Oh,
okay,
something
okay.
like that.
So
1 minute.
as you meditate and you begin focusing on Shojin, even through this whole noise.
I wanted to do just one quick thing.
Okay.
I want to go into the fight with Landry's mask on.
You can do that. Easy enough.
Yep.
Okay. So you focus and you go into this deep space again. And this time you don't see anything. You begin focusing very, very, very hard and harder, and you know that this time it's not you. But you don't see anything.
I'm holding the glaive one in hand, by the way.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
And then you hear a voice.
Thorbjorn. Sometimes, allies can be born in the most unlikely of places.
No, fucking hell.
Be wise. Or fight with what your gut tells you. The Shojin is with you. Nonetheless.
Well,
Holy shit.
if the Shojin said so, let's use this motherfucker.
All right. Are you guys ready for your next fight?
Yep.
Not really, but okay.
The gates
After
open.
that answer, I'm not. Okay.
The gate opens once more. And you guys walk through, you see the crowd again, the blood on the ground. There's still an arm, the Conlui's arm, just standing there. Flies around it already. You guys get in and get into position, and you see the Noxians walk in. The same armor. The other guy already shirtless, but with a helmet on. They continue on walking and walking. The wolf walks calmly and then looks at Brighto and continues on walking.
He.
Smells waffles. I don't want to kill a puppy.
And
That's not a puppy. That's
not a
That is
definitely not a
A
puppy.
gigantic dire wolf.
It's a gigantic puppy.
And you see them adopt once again the same formation. The guy with the great sword stands in front, the shield guy blocking your path towards the bow lady, and her behind,
Oh, sorry.
arrows knocked, and with the giant dire wolf with blood still sort of all across the fur, getting pasty and disgusting.
Nasty.
And they are all looking straight at you, and then at the boss, and at you. And then he rises, and he says, "The winner of this fight gets to face our champion Fillius. Fight your best, and may the strongest win." And as he raises his fist, I'm gonna need you all to roll initiative, as we are going into your second fight.
Here we go again
of
on my
today.
own. Dude, what the hell is going on? The last like 5 fights, I've been
You're
the
going
first
always
one.
first.
I'm doing only 19s and 20s on the
I
initiative.
rolled a 6 now instead of a 7.
All right.
This is
I'm
bad.
rolling
This is
more on
bad
my
for me though.
passive.
Oh, whoops, my bad.
Of course it is.
There we go. All right, let me
And then we
let
have
me roll.
+8, sir. +8.
Roll initiative here. Ooh.
So bad.
So, let me see.
We just need Say to attack first.
So
No,
that
I won't.
is wow. Okay. So top of the round is going to be Brighto again. Brighto, then it's going to be Sade.
Nice.
Then it's going to be Torbjorn.
Oh, they're last.
Nice.
Then it's going to be the Lady and the Wolf.
Oh,
Then
they
it's
have.
going-
I'm
That's
going
going
for
to
the
be-
wolf first, by the way.
The Shield guy.
It's more damage.
But lady's already hurt. By the way, she has a.
The
Yeah,
Shield
but
guy, and then the
I think.
Greatsword guy.
As for the assassinate, I only got one.
Yeah.
Alright. So,
mean- You do whatever you want to.
top of the round.
I don't want to die again.
Top of the round.
Sorry.
Brighto, what do you wish to do?
Why?
By the way,
Why
Shay, do not
me?
forget that with your offhand, like for after, I don't know if after attacking with, is bow two-handed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Have you
get
ever
bonus
shot a
action
bow
unless
with one
it's
hand, you
melee.
idiot?
Dude, yeah, you have to use both hands.
Dude, she can release. She can release. One hand goes free, right?
Sure, dude, sure.
And she has the bracelet. She could offhand attack. I mean, it could be something you could train.
Double attack for me only counts with melee.
You can also get balance from a sword and just free a second hand, and while the sword is going, you grab a dagger and stab it.
Yep, exactly. That's a nice way
We're
of
gonna
thinking.
do a
Dude,
one shot.
what-
We're gonna do a
what
one shot like
tactics-
that. Which
What is this?
Seriously?
weird
kind
weapon
of tactics?
combos.
Improvise.
Yeah,
Weird weapon
weird
combos.
weapon.
Alright,
200 IQ.
You're doing good.
Brighto.
Fucking 5-head, dude. 5-head.
Go right ahead. Go right up 5-head.
Wait, what's the prediction? We'll say it fall
Where is
again.
the wolf, though? Because the wolf
I
is
hate
like-
you!
everywhere.
No.
The walls is this is a giant arena. There, you,
Oh my
the
god, you
walls
guys are voting yes?
Not
I
the
see.
walls, the wolf.
Oh, the
Is he
wolf.
on those 4?
Yeah,
Is it that big?
yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay.
He's a big boy.
I can do this. Yeah. Let's go.
I voted
I'll
1k
start.
on no, so don't die.
I voted 25!
25k on no?
No, 25, just 25.
Fine.
Why are you all voting yes?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
20. Fuck. I have to go here. So I'll go 5, 10, 15.
Okay,
And I think I can cast something here, right?
you can.
Okay.
Again.
It's let me see. I can see with with what? Oh, snapping. Like this. Good. Okay, so it's from here to here.
Yeah.
20.
Nice.
Okay. And I'm gonna cast
Oh, that prison thingy?
Solstice. I don't use
Going
it
to
much,
do what
but
now?
it's a good one.
All right. What do I need to do?
So, you don't need to do anything. I'll do it. For now.
You sit now.
I see.
You mark the damage now.
Oh no, you have to, yeah. Yeah, it's
I
a
have to
wisdom
roll,
save.
right?
I don't know why does it appear like an attack. Yeah. So
I'll
it's
fix-
a
I'll
wisdom
fix
save.
that. All right. Wisdom save. So, that's
Come
going
on.
to affect who?
The
Those
three
three though. It's a 5 foot
Yeah, it's
radius.
the guy, the girl with the bow, the guy
5
with
foot.
the shield, and the wolf, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, guy with the shield. No, guy. Girl
Yeah.
with the bow. Girl with the bow. Wisdom save.
Wisdom. Come on.
Natural 1.
Good.
Oh no.
Guy with the
That's
shield.
not the point though. Yeah.
Natural 1. What the fuck?
And the wolf.
Attacks me natural 19 and 20s.
Hey, this is a good thing. This is a good
I
thing.
know, but I
Wolf,
swear to God.
where's the
I
wolf's
swear to
wit? There it
God.
is. 8 for the
Natural
wolf. Are you fucking
Natural.
kidding me, dude?
Fuck yeah. So, first,
What-
full
what
damage.
What does that do?
So, 1d6 to all of them.
Okay.
That's
Wow.
1 damage to all of them.
What a way to start. What a way.
But they get restrained for 1 turn.
All right.
Oh.
So they can't move.
You see Brighto walk forward with the mask of Leandris, Leandris Stormont in his face. The blood tear coming out is going to take extra damage, so you can deal the extra damage
They
there.
will.
He extends his hand, and as he does, this sort of
1 more damage.
This portal to the
Going strong.
celestial.
I'm very strong.
This portal to the celestial plane begins to
Going very
open under their feet as these arms, which are like shaped like constellations, that begin popping up and grabbing onto their feet. They are now restrained. For those who are new and do not know what being restrained means, and even for the players to remember, a restrained creature's speed becomes 0 and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So, for their whole turn, until the end of Brighto's turn, I assume, they are going to be restrained. So right now, you guys have advantage on all attack rolls against those 3 specifically. And they cannot move.
I mean, this says that they are restrained for 1 turn.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
means
it's
So
a
I'm
moment of
thinking it's
casting.
their turn.
Yeah.
On the end
At
of
the
their
end,
turn, they get
yeah.
unstuck.
But
I would make it like that because they are the ones.
if the duration is like
no.
one turn,
Yeah, I think
sure,
one turn
sure.
is 6 seconds. I think 1 turn is 6 seconds.
Sure,
For like that.
it doesn't matter. Sure, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll
okay,
do-
1 turn. Yeah, never mind.
One
Yeah,
turn.
it's the same
One
though.
turn, one
but yeah.
turn.
We can do either way. But all right. So, is that gonna be your turn, or are you gonna do anything else?
That was my action, and yep, that's all I can. Okay, I got a bit ahead. I can go back a bit.
All right,
I'll move closer to Thorium.
Sade, it is your turn.
Assassinate on Wolfos.
On the wolf. Okay, roll for an attack with advantage with shadow shot.
I was just considering if I want to have precision strike or not, but I'll go without. Then that's right.
Yeah, attack with advantage.
Okay,
That's a lot of fucking damage, dude.
that's a lot of fucking damage. That's 36 damage.
Holy fuck. Is he dead? Fuck, he's dead. You see Sade pulls out the
I'm
spirit
invisible!
string, pulls out the spirit string and fires an arrow, and the arrow just flies with this glowing blue spirit. The shadow shot with the ebon wood around it, the red that sort of is engraved around the bow begins
Kill
to
the
glow.
dog. Oh.
And
I'm so sorry.
That-
Rest in peace.
the radiant arrow just pierces the dog right through as his eyes open.
Don't do that!
and he just falls to the ground. And Sade instantly vanishes and is now invisible.
Perfect.
All right.
The right use of
Good
the
shit.
bow.
Good
First time
shit.
she used it well.
Anything else?
That's a good one.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna move here. That's it.
All right, gotcha.
Into more.
Fuck, man, the wolf died, man.
Yep.
The wolf was your
It was
your.
ripping literally heads. Are you crazy? Oh, so it's gonna fall further.
Wolfsy.
I literally voted, but it's not showing that I voted, so I'm just
All right.
sad now.
Torbjorn, it is your turn. Wow, Sag,
Feels
bro.
wolf, man.
Actually, Sag, dude. Holy shit.
I voted. It's not showing though.
Where are you going, Thor?
Call PETA, guys. Holy fuck, man. He got
There's
fucked.
a guy with.
There's a guy in
that
front of you.
looks just
The
like
puppy's
you. dude.
dead. The puppy's dead.
Just smack that guy.
All right, Torbjorn, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Do what you want. Do what you want. Let's go.
Hello. I'm
You
gonna
know-
smack the ranger girl.
The ranger girl, attack with advantage.
Yep.
Because she's restrained. As you see the hands.
Come on, guys.
Dude, I can't believe I rolled 2 natural ones in the fucking saves, man.
I loved it.
Can you mark the puppy off?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, just cross the puppy, dude.
I'm sorry!
Kill him
I'm
for
gonna
once.
I'm gonna double kill him with a little thing there.
Ooh,
You guys are mean to me.
Yeah, that hits. As Torbjorn extends his glaive and slashes the chest of the, well, the fucking harmless ranger that can't move.
sure, armless. Sure.
Which was already damaged.
I'm gonna try to stun.
All right, that's Constitution.
Yep.
If
Dude,
Natural one!
Constitution, okay. I'm gonna roll on this
Please.
side this time.
don't.
15.
It saves.
Suck my dick. All right.
My second attack. 16.
Let me see if that hits. Give me a second. There's a lot of shit to track. Yeah, that hits. That hits her. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to stun.
That's 4 damage.
All right.
Yeah,
let
and
me just
more
mark
for
the-
damage.
Let me mark the damage, please. Just 1 second. Okay. As you bring the glaive now, you try to hit one of her chakra points, like Neji. Natural 1, dude. What the fuck?
Fuck yeah.
She's stunned, so it's an automatic crit the next few attacks on her.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it?
Yep, it
No,
is.
Yep, it is.
isn't that
And I
No, I
still
think-
have.
I think you just
That's
have.
paralyzed.
Wait, yeah, that's paralyzed.
A
Aww.
Stun
stunned
is not
creature
like
is
that.
incapacitated. Can't
No,
move,
it,
can't
it's
she
speak.
just
paralyzed now?
lose her turn.
Yeah, she
That's all.
fails strength and dexterity saving throws automatically, and you have advantage against her.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And she can't take
No.
actions or reactions.
That's
She lost her turn though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Still, I have one more attack.
You could have done that to the first guy though, but okay.
24 5.
Yeah, that's gonna hit as you slash at her again. So this was one of them was with the power, right?
Yeah, the last one was with the power.
With the
This
power.
last one.
Okay.
Now power!
All right.
So,
As you see,
one.
Torbjorn slashed her once, and she seems to now like drop the longbow and just be in a constant daze. You see Torbjorn as he slashes through her and hits that point. That the glaive ignites with this green mist, and then instantly after, you just see another attack come out as he slashes to the other side at like astounding speed. All right. What else you want to do?
Okay. I wanna move 10 feet closer to her,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna 4 times smack her on the face.
Lord have mercy.
Holy fuck.
12.
We have so much
Misses.
time and you are wasting ki
As
like
you
that.
as you try to punch her, you seem to hit a shoulder blade, and you miss the attack. It's just your fist just waxes off instead of waxing on.
22 for 8.
Yeah, that one hits as you uppercut her to the jaw, and you see her now bleed from her mouth. Holy fuck, dude! Take it easy.
Well, you kinda kicked my ass on the first one, so.
That was not my fault.
That was
Natural
100%
20 for
purple.
16 damage.
My God.
She has 16 HP! What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, dude, you wasted a stun.
Wait, I have to show you guys this shit.
Dude,
I have to show
Really?
you guys this shit. Wait. Can I show you this somehow?
Yeah, why did you stun to kill her then?
yeah.
Wait, but
You need
wait,
to
the
be
stream
more
can't see it, but you
efficient
guys can see
with
it.
that.
Look there.
Yeah,
16.
feels bad.
Holy fuck, dude.
Torbjorn, don't stun people to kill them.
Okay,
That's
so
bad, dude.
I have.
You're wasting-
I didn't know I was gonna kill her.
Don't attack her. Just
Okay.
save the key.
So I'm
Good
gonna
job, bro.
now. I still have. I move 25, 35, 35, 40, 50, 60, and I'm
Wait.
gonna use my last punch on.
Attack of opportunity from the
Yep.
knight there.
How?
Because he has a
Brains.
fucking pole arm,
Oh.
idiot.
Oh, it's okay. I'll
Yeah.
stay here then.
It's still
That
No,
is
you
a-
already moved.
though.
Just
That
take
is-
it now.
Opportunity. Yeah.
That is a.
You gotta take it.
Let me see. That is a.
You only run you around and
19
you
to
expect no
hit.
one to attack.
It
That's
hits.
19 to hit. All right. Give me 1 second now. He's gonna use one of his superiority dice. Let me see what he's gonna do.
Fucking hell.
All right.
Brido,
So
just chill, dude.
the attack is going to hit 4.
27
So
damage.
that is 12 points of slashing damage plus. Give me a second. Okay, let's use one of the superiority dice. Plus 8. And you need to make a strength saving throw for me, please.
Strength saving throw. 20.
You succeed. You're not pushed away, but you take all of that damage from him as you're moving.
It's 20, right?
16 plus 8.
It's 8
Yeah.
plus
Oh,
whatever
12.
was that I said. 12, I think, was
Yeah,
what I
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my last punch on the great axe, dude.
All right. So as you just sort of like law kick, like flip kick the ranger, you then move, you backflip and you move across to the other guy. You're going to punch like Superman punch as you're running, with the other guy striking you in the back. Go ahead, roll for the attack. This guy is not restrained though.
Yeah, I know.
As
11.
As you punch, you poof, you seem like you hit a fucking solid wall. That guy's tough, and your hand kind of hurts. And he just looks at you and says, "Oh, I'm gonna have fun today."
And that's all.
All right. Now, after Torbjorn, it is the Lady and the Wolf. They're dead, so rip. And now it is the Shield guy. So, Shield guy is going to move up in here.
He can.
He can't move.
Oh, he can't. He's restrained. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, easy enough. He's going to throw his spear at you guys at disadvantage. He's going to
At
throw it
who?
at Torbjorn.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my reaction to grab the fucking spear.
He misses.
I'm
just-
gonna grab the fucking
He
spear.
just tries
No,
to
it
throw
doesn't
it, and the spear just lands at your feet. He
Oh,
misses
can't
the
I-
attack.
Oh, okay.
He missed the
I
attack.
thought
It-
that would gonna
was
be
going
so
to hit you.
fucking cool, but
Just
okay.
down.
He just misses the attack as he throws the spear, and it just lands on the ground. And he just stands there and raises his shield a little bit, and is looking very angry and trying to release himself from the hands of that piece of shit there. All right. So now comes the fun part. It is the greatsword guy's turn. What is he going to do?
Smacked me on the floor. Smacked me.
He's gonna
Give me
move right
some
in front of you, and he kind of like cracks his neck.
high.
He's going to turn the greatsword into like incredible height. He kind of like shadows you even, and he's going to bring it down on you. So we go here. Here he is. So that is going to be, as you see him sort of just fucking drooling all over out of the helmet that he's wearing. That is going to be a 25 to hit.
Does it hit, Torbjorn?
Misses. Yeah, Torbjorn.
Does it
Yeah,
hit?
Torbjorn.
I believe that's going to hit.
Yeah, that's. I'm not gonna even burn my shield
Wow,
on this.
that is 12 plus 16. 19 points of slashing damage as he carves across your chest, and as you try to block with the glaive, the blade just streaks across you as he grins, and you can hear him under his breath. And he raises the sword again. He's going to attack again. That is a 23 to hit.
Does it hit?
17 plus 5, 22. No, it hits. And I'm not gonna do anything.
All right, that is 7 plus 11, 14 points of slashing damage as he then shrieks up with the blade and just carves you back. And he's now standing next to you.
25 already?
Dude, I'm at 4 HP.
He looks like a fucking
4
savage
HP.
beast.
You only took like 30.
No, I took
Dumbass,
I
dude.
took 19. I took 19 from the glaive, dude.
Ah.
They used one of their superiority dice
Oh.
twice.
All right. Next up,
And
Brighter's
it's
turn.
not me. Out of point.
Let's go. What do you want to do? Top of the round.
fucked.
No, you're not fucked, dude. We're
Yeah,
okay.
I am, dude.
You're not. We're
You
okay.
just stunned me.
I stunned you.
Uh,
No, do your thing, Brido. Don't worry. I just said that I'm low, but you still have a turn. Just do what you wanna. Do what you wanna do.
Okay, I'm gonna do what I wanna do.
Torbjorn
I'm
is
gonna cast hold person at a third level.
So
So
that's
I'm gonna
multiple
hit them
targets,
both.
right? Yeah.
Yep.
So that's what save is that? Can you
That's a
tell me?
wisdom save.
Fuck, they're not very wise.
Save it, Torbjorn.
So the guy in
Wise.
front.
Natural 1.
11.
Miss.
Okay,
I
I'm
don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something.
Oh, 17.
You saved me
Ah,
twice.
fuck. It saves. Can I? Okay, I'm gonna try to use my.
Do you want to use that now, really?
Save it. Save
Don't
it,
use
dude.
that now. Don't use that now.
17 on the guy with the shield.
I'll try to use Fate of the Stars to
They're
change
trying
it.
to rework his fate.
Yeah.
Roll a wisdom check for me.
Fuck. Come on, I
You
need this
got
to
the
work.
other guy though. Damn.
Good
boy.
shit. Good shit.
23.
I don't know if it's enough though.
As you
Is it enough?
look and you try to project your mind into him, you see your hand extend, and over your hand you see a familiar one of bluish tone as it just overlays yours and goes into you. Your eyes glow. Natural 1. You failed your save.
Fuck you, dude.
That's your first time rewriting Fate. That's so cool.
All right. They're both paralyzed.
Yep.
Pet. Did I hear well?
Paralyzed.
Paralyzed for,
Paralyzed.
no, but for 1 minute. It's not even one turn. It's 1 minute. So you have 10 turns to kill them. Just do it, dude. I'll stay over here. That's my turn, by the way. You can play.
Say it, it's your turn.
Automatic crits everywhere.
On melee. Automatic crit.
Oh, on melee, yeah.
I'm invisible, so I can proc advantage, right?
Yeah, you can always proc
You have
advantage
advantage
now, 'cause
anyway.
They're paralyzed.
You cannot. They're paralyzed. You can just go and smack them. Just
You
go
have
and
crit
She
smack.
has
on
the bow in
melee.
the hand, though. She has the
You
bow in
have
her
crit
hand.
on melee.
Fine. Whoop. No. If I go here, can he attack me?
No, he's paralyzed.
Paralyzed.
No, it's like we are anchored. Fine.
Both of them are
That's my
paralyzed.
experience from the previous fight. fight.
I'm just
on
Sag,
the
man.
Long sword.
Just put him out of their misery, dude.
It
Okay,
must be.
so I will
must
use soldier.
Oh, I have not been
and
doing the Constitution.
The mask. Yeah.
for the mask.
And I will use also precision
I'll use for the first
strike.
turn and for the second turn. Okay, I got off the second turn. I don't
Gotcha.
have the mask.
Okay, roll with advantage, Sade.
Dude, you don't need to be sad. It's only a game. Why you have to be?
I was very kind of this game.
Almost killed my friend.
Okay, I'm using the
40
the
damage.
so that's wait, add explosion. It's for less 4, so 26 less 4. Does it still
22.
hit?
Say you don't need to add explosion. It's
does.
like it's gonna be 40
I don't
damage.
know. I'm
It
just
does
going
hit. Go ahead and add the damage, please.
And what's
We're
that?
60. It's
So you see
56 damage.
Sade suddenly pops out of invisibility as like her form begins
56?
to show up. And she, with bow in her locked hand and dagger on the other, she just strikes at the head of this guy. You're going for
The longsword.
the
One in front
the
of,
great sword. Okay,
yeah,
you
great sword.
strike at his head and you just absolutely smash the helmet in, and his head just blows apart with in your hand, and you just have brains and blood in there as the rest of the head just falls to the ground mixed with the metal.
Sorry.
You, madam, just literally one-shot the guy.
Does it hit? Can I use my other dagger with my other hand?
Nope.
You can use a claw.
You have the bow in the other hand.
That's
Locked.
it.
All right.
I'm just gonna. By safety, you never know what can happen in 1 minute.
Do you want to make an opportunity attack? DM?
Oh, wait.
no, you can't. Because never mind. Sorry.
Thorgrim, go ahead.
No, but that one couldn't. It was only the one I could kill.
Okay. So
Reaction.
Thorgrim goes like this. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40,
Dude.
45, 50,
You're gonna swallow
55,
all those words.
60.
Just
He's
stop.
Sorry, I'm gonna die.
And I'm gonna attack.
The fight is still coming, by the way.
Yeah.
Fuck you up,
That's
boy.
nice. Yeah. Oh, I'm invisible again.
25 for
You
24.
didn't attack with the bow. No, you're not.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry.
All right. So
24.
I think being invisible.
That's
you see
24.
Thorgrim begin to like flourish around and do backflips and cartwheels around the guy as he brings out the
can't
spear
imagine
and
that.
just slashes one arm off.
That was
Yeah,
so fun.
that was a lot of damage. Next attack.
Oh shit, 13.
Oh, that's
Whoa, Thormjorn. Whoa,
Dancing, I mean
Thormjorn.
he's lolling around.
As you're just waddling around with your glaive and you cartwheel, you accidentally just stumble and you land the glaive on the ground.
Okay, and then the last one for 22 to receive one more key point.
And then finally you get yourself back up, throw your legs up, and as you're coming up on a jump, you slash his other arm. So
He has
that
no
is
arms?
22. No, he's bleeding out and is 2 HP.
And I just say,
With a little star.
hey, it's okay, dude. It's okay. And I end my turn.
All right,
On top of the round.
right, so
Right.
So it's his turn. He has
Bonk,
to make a
bonk,
wisdom
bonk,
save.
bonk, bonk.
Bonk again.
He has to make a wisdom to see.
13.
But he's still paralyzed, so yeah. And
Bonk.
since he's paralyzed, I'll just do a Sacred Flame, because he fails automatically Dex savings. So
The
that's
Sacred Flame is a cantrip for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For him and every cleric.
for everyone, yeah. That's 2d8. Do I need to roll though?
Yes. Just
For
the
damage.
lils.
You see
It's so
Brighto
funny that happened.
focus the flame again in his hand, and as he extinguishes it, it begins burning inside of that man.
Dude,
and the
this
blue
is torture.
flames pop out and out of his mouth, out of his
So
arms,
sad.
as he's
They-
just
They were good guys.
and falls to the ground, dead, bringing us out of combat once more.
Fucking hell, dude.
That was a nice paralyze.
That
fun.
was a nice re-roll of
Yeah.
the wisdom save. Does that save us?
Yep.
I would have to use a lot of spells to heal you up, and that would fuck me up. Well,
We'll
that's
talk
the
next
ending.
episode. We'll talk next episode.
I like.
Ah! No.
So,
No.
Okay.
No.
In the next short rest, by the way, I'm gonna use one key to go full HP back.
all right. As you guys exit the arena over the roaring of the crowd, Set once more giving you a nod as you guys walk. You enter the room, and there in the middle, you see Fillius again, arms crossed, looking at
He's an
you.
idiot.
And he walks up and he says, "Next time it's me, and I won't be helping you. You're
Did
all
I need you?
mine."
Did I need your help on
No.
this one? Torbjorn just starts moonwalking away.
And he says, "Help comes in many ways, Thorbjorn. Sometimes you don't see it."
Oh.
And as he says that, your legs fall. You lose complete control over them, and you just fall on your knees. And he approaches you, and he looks at you in the eyes, and he says, "Sometimes doing nothing at all is helping." As he moves away and waves his hand, you recover the strength in your legs as he goes deep into the crowd of fighters.
Asshole.
If he can do that now, then.
And as you guys sit down and rest up for what is to be the final fight against Fillius, the apparent champion of these fighting pits, as you look at your day-to-day and all the fighting that you did, the people that you have killed perhaps did not deserve killing, even the animals that you've put down that did not deserve it at all. After all, they're not to blame. They just were under they were just under the wrong owner. You guys reflect upon this, and that's where we're going to end today's episode of Rune.
Woof woof.
I hate you.
Woof woof.
You hate me? Are you serious? I hate myself right now.
Why are you going like all the animals we killed? Yeah, because you put me in a fucking to death fight against a puppy. I'm gonna let him live so he can kill me.
Okay, let me burn one key to go.
Oh,
full
man.
HP.
Good
This
job,
fight
guys.
starting from Thorbjorn wasting stuns on
Hey,
a
I
dead
didn't
girl
know I was gonna one-shot the girl, dude.
to
Neither.
passing by a guy with the same power of him with the same range.
Bro, that's
Just
just
getting
Torbjorn.
smacked as
Just
fuck.
deal with it. Just deal with it. It's
How will you
Torbjorn.
react?
Good.
Oh.
I used
You wasted a
two
lot
at-
of Q. You could use
I-
just the strength of the mountain and stay there and tank
Eh.
for us. That's your job, dude. Not
Eh.
dying and make me waste spells on you, you bitch.
Did you waste spells on me? No, you didn't.
Not
He
because
only
I'm
wants
OP as
thank
fuck.
I used 2 charges of
Sorry.
spirit
Literally
Assault.
used to kill two, but
Sorry,
I'm not
Anya.
liking how cocky and smug you guys are right now.
Dude, I have to be cocky. You see this guy?
I wonder if this was intentionally easy
ah,
for
it
some
shows
reason.
that I voted now. Hey.
I wonder if this was like intentionally easy to build up your confidence so that now you guys get absolutely and royally
I
fucked by
literally
Fillius.
died on the first one, so I don't understand where the confidence is for me, but thank you.
Yeah,
I'm
you know.
fucked next round. I don't have spells. I don't have much spells, so this
Yeah.
would be fun.
Well, I full
Still be
HP and I
fun.
have 4 key points, so I'm still okay.
Good
You
for
were
you.
also full HP and you almost died on this one with two
Guys,
per-
guys,
two
are you
persons
serious?
attack.
I died fucking like 100 times. I'm all of them. Okay? Look at Hello?
You are the DM. You kind of want us to keep
I
staying
attach
alive, you know?
but I'm attached to these people, you know?
Hmm.
These are my babies and you guys are just murdering
Why
them.
you put a waffles in the middle of combat, sir?
Because I like wolves and I think that wolves
You
are
want to see them
badass.
die?
I still
Wanna see
think
them die?
I still think
Put
I was
them
gonna
as
kill you.
bodyguards at the arena.
Brighto's gonna have advantages against Fillius because of wolf.
You know nothing, my child.
Dude, we
You
will
know
enter
nothing.
the arena and you'll say, kill yourselves, and we'll kill ourselves, and that's it. That's about it.
Nah,
'Cause he's
it's
just
not
doing
like
this.
that.
Dude, you're literally in front of him, and he's making you not speak.
That's
fall
because
to the ground,
Onion
blah, blah, blah,
wants.
blah,
That's
blah.
because Onion wants so because
He's at the end.
I mean I roll it's Onion's writing, but with a save of 19 and he still has control over my body. It's kind of.
What do you
yeah,
know
bro.
about difficulty classes of 20 and above?
Those are like legendary shit. And
No, they're not. 30 is legendary. 25 is
30.
legendary.
Okay.
So with that,
Okay.
with that,
What do you know about a scorpion literally touching you?
that we dead in a few days, probably.
Right, Torbjorn? I'm just saying. You might want to flip around and do cartwheels and use all your movement speed around people.
to fail an attack on a paralyzed guy.
But
That was so good.
So much meme.
next time it might not be like that, you know? I'm just saying.
I really hope it is like that.
Bro,
You-
Torbjorn will bite, will do whatever. He won't kill himself. He's too strong. He's too mentally strong, dude.
Sure.
I'm imagining the guy. And Thorbjorn.
Ah, dude.
Such Thorbjorn thing.
Anyway,
Bonk.
that's gonna be the end of today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the support. I hope you guys enjoyed.
It
Next
was
episode.
a fun episode. It was a fun episode.
Give the points from the pool.
That was a cool one,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Next,
Well, I already got 5k from it.
next episode is going to
Okay.
be. It's going to be the fight.
Is it next week or is it this?
This week we can't do. This Saturday we can't
Oh,
because
yeah.
Brighto can't. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
can.
only next
Only
week.
if we would make it at the before the dinner.
We'll
But that's probably
It's okay. It's all good. Don't worry about it. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed.
GG's.
You already know. Follow all these beautiful people on their social media, on their platforms. You can find their links down below. Just scroll down below and click on it, or copy and paste, whatever it is you want to do. You can give a shit, or just go onto YouTube channel, go click a video, then go into the description, and you'll find the links there anyway. You just need to click, and you don't need to copy paste, whatever.
Whatever.
You can do that.
Whatever.
And now,
I'll leave you with the outro/intro.
are we gonna keep doing that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are we
That's
gonna-
that's a thing. That's a thing now.
For everyone that voted yes.
All right. Sure.
Didn't fall. Oh my.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for all the support. I hope you guys enjoyed. We will see you on the next episode. Bye bye, my dudes.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.